It's the thrill of the race.
The feeling of accomplishment.
I mean, I'm out here because I love competing, and I just want to beat everyone else.
It's overcoming the odds.
6 hours after all this testing, the doctor came in and said you had a stroke.
Today, thousands will run for different reasons.
A camaraderie felt with every step.
We're not the fastest, but we are the funnest.
In the middle of the night, bonds are formed as bodies are strengthened.
It's a family. It's a family.
Moms run this town. We run this town.
From paralyzed in a hospital bed.
I woke up the next day and I could not move my legs. And they did some more tests and they found a tumor in my back.
To pounding the pavement with ease.
It is a rare mix of weekend warriors.
It just ignited that passion that I've always had, deep down inside, tucked away.
And elite runners on the same course.
The first half marathon I did, I came in third from the end. And I said, you know what, but I still lapped everybody that was on the couch.
10 TV's live coverage of the 2017 Ohio Health Capital City Half Marathon starts now.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the 2017 live coverage of the Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon. We are here at the starting line. Good morning to you on this Saturday. I'm Angela Ann.
And I'm Pete Scalia alongside Jerry Revish and Mike Davis on this little damp Saturday morning.
Yeah, but it's looking good. It was really raining cats and dogs when we got out here about an hour or two ago, but it's cleared now.
It has, definitely. Kind of a lull.
Yeah, and the thing that really worried them is that, when you hear the thunder like earlier this morning, I thought, oh, that's not good. But that has actually lifted past us now, so that's good news. Live Doppler 10 radar, the heaviest rain has moved off to the north, so that's not by us, but like you guys said, it's kind of a lull, so there's a gap in between here. We're going to see some more rain as we get later on this morning, so there is that area of rain, and see, we're in that hole in the donut right in the middle there, but down to the south and west, and it looks like they probably turned the lightning detector off. We were seeing a lot of electrical activity. That's the thing we're worried about for maybe about midway through the race. Here's the motion of it, and boy, it's like cue the clearing. That's nice. So temperatures aren't bad, a little bit of a breeze. Take a look at the race day forecast. Temperatures are in the 60s, working their way up this afternoon, back in the 70s, and as we look at tomorrow, we're going to be actually up in the 80s. But there's you go, mid-race, probably mid-60s. We've got a lull in the beginning. We're back to just cloudy skies. That's not bad. And the elite runners, of course, they'll be in and out in just like basically an hour.
Right.
So it is, Jeff Hogan was showing us that pace yesterday, and even he breathed a little heavy, which is, he's human, so I'm glad, so it's like, but it's pretty amazing.
Wow. So your entire 10 TV family is with you this morning from 7 until 9:30 this morning. Jerry, you're going to be at the start and the finish line,
And
right?
the finish line, getting interviews with the winners today and other folks coming across. It's going to be great. You got some of the best runners in the country in this race today.
And you can see right now we also have Jeff Hogan. He is down there at the start line. We also have Scott Light and Tracy Townsend. They're at mile marker, 4.2.
Yes, and Don Taberry is hanging out at the Papa John's party camp.
Where else?
Checking in with everybody, of course.
Where else would he be?
Throughout the duration of the race, so really fantastic. And you mentioned too the elite runners and everything, the USA Track and Field Championships happening again this year, so we're going to see the best of the best.
And someone who's going to have a great view of the runners, Jeff Hogan. He's going to be running with a camera. Explain this to us, Mr. Hogan.
And talking.
Is there really any explanation? Come on, really?
Right.
So if you tuned in last year, we did this last year, and we had great fun with it. It's just it's a roving camera, so I just take it out on the run with the 5Kers. But just to get things started here today, I got to tell you, this is just one of those inspiring type of days for our entire community. This is a day where all the businesses come out, all the family and friends come out for the runners. Tens of thousands of people will be right here in downtown Columbus, and they will be enjoying what has dried up and turned into a beautiful race day for us. So for the runners, it's just the payoff. Months and months and months of hard work that they have put in. Now they're able to just come out here and just let it all loose on their run, be it the 13.1 half marathon or the quarter marathon or the Commit to Be Fit 5K, whatever the distance is. We're right here at the start line. We're going to get it all kicked off here today. The stage for the start is right behind me. Off to my left right there, the elites are getting stretched out and ready to go. So that's kind of exciting right now that they are on site here. So we are just ready to go, promoting some active, healthy habits for people. If you're sitting at home watching this, take note. Get up off the couch today. Maybe go have a walk. And we'll be here for coverage all morning long with a great run, guys.
Good idea, Jeff.
Yeah, for sure.
Super. We want to talk to Scott and Tracy. They're runners, too, and they're watching this race from where? What point are you?
I think 4.2, right, guys?
Yeah, we're at about that kind of, about a third of the way through. So 4.2 mile mark here, Olentangy River Road and Lane Avenue, right by the bridge here as you're going on campus. And Tracy, we don't need caffeine this morning because just off to our left, we have the Ridgeview Middle School Raiders.
Yes.
They're going to keep the music and just keep the volume out here up a little bit.
Yes, they're getting set for that. This is a great point along the course. We can't wait to see the elites coming through, and of course all of the thousands and thousands of Central Ohioans and folks from around who come to take part in the 5K, the quarter marathon, and the half today. This is a great place. It's also what they call undisputed way. So once you get here, it's undisputed. You're going to finish. It's going to be a great race. We also have a tremendous course. If they call this event the best tour of Columbus on 2 feet, and having done the course, I can tell you it is terrific. You can see the map right now on your screen. You can see the course that the runners and the walkers are going to take. They're going to come through one of my favorite places in town, the campus of The Ohio State University. Terrific view here.
That's exactly right. And then from there they're going to jump on High Street, and then really High Street, you get a nice tour, don't you?
Oh my goodness.
You get downtown, you get German Village,
and Short North. Don't forget
Short North, that's exactly right, the Short North Arts District, and then you finish up at Columbus Commons. Big party there.
Very nice. So we can't wait to see you. We've got a band. You're also be able to make signs here. This is going to be a rally point. We're going to get people going.
Lots of high fives.
Yep. We hear you, Jeff Hogan. We got him.
It's going to be a lot of high fives going along the race
there will
there.
be, and I love that too. The best tour of Columbus on 2 feet.
There you go,
really
man. This is a great. It's putting Columbus on the map today.
It sure is. And Mike Davies, you're going to have a great view. You're going to be checking out some runners right before they take off.
I'm going to get in the line, and then I'm going to say goodbye, have fun. And so no, there'll be all these people. They take off. You were talking about 14,000 runners, Jerry. About 1,000, in a wave at a time. So there'll be a sea of people. So it's amazing how quiet it is right now. And before very long, it is just going to be packed with people. So.
All right, so we're going to send Mike on down, get those runners ready. And Jerry, you've got some runners you're going to talk to at the start line?
Yep.
Start and finish, right?
Yes, I'm going to the finish line here to watch them as they come across. $84,000 in prize money. Wow. That's a lot of money to be divvying up to those folks, right?
It is, and well worth it. So, and after the race, of course, it is time to kick those sneakers off and enjoy a little bit of a party going on.
No doubt, and we want to check in now with Dom Taberry and the Papa John's party cam. Dom, everybody ramping up down there?
Right now, we want you to check your bag.
It's starting to come to life, and this will be the place to be after the race because all kind of partying here, live stage, there'll be music, and free Papa John's pizza after the race. Look at this. We got a couple sisters. It takes an army to do this, and you're volunteering, and you're in the race. Tell everyone your name.
I'm Brenna.
Brenna what?
Brenna Zane.
And?
Regina Vanoy.
All right, but you guys are not twins, and you're volunteering.
I'm actually at the Papa John's booth. So
you're at the you'll be giving the pizza away.
Everybody will be getting pizza.
Some high-quality cheese pizza, healthy pizza, right?
Right.
And you're running. Now, which event are you doing?
I'm doing the half.
You're going to do the half? Now, you've been training for this?
Yeah, not as well as I should be, but I'm doing it. I've done it before, 4 years ago. So
you got a time in mind?
Hopefully 2 hours, 10, 15 minutes, hoping.
I'll be the guy behind you in the golf cart. I'll help you get there, all right? Hey, congratulations. Thanks for everything you do. Have fun. So there you have it. It's coming to life. We've got the weather straightened out. I knew the weather would be good. I had a feeling. I had words with Mike Davis. Everything's going to be fine. We're good. We'll get this race in.
When Dom Taberry speaks, we all listen, right?
Right.
All right. Thanks, Tom. So, of course, a lot of people are just about getting out of the house now.
Yes.
Coming on down here, whether you are a runner, racer, walker, participant, or just a volunteer, want to wave hi to the folks, we want to make sure you get here safely.
So Brittany Begley now is going to show us where you can park and the best places to watch, too. Brittany?
All right. right, the day is here at Capital City Half Marathon, so you're going to see slow drive times across the map. But let's talk about some great places to park. Think about parking Columbus Commons underground parking lot, 3rd Street near Town Street. You'll pay $5.75. As we take a look at other options for you, not too far from the first one, Columbus Commons main garage, East Ridge Street near 3rd Street. You'll pay $5.75. Another great option for you, the State House parking lot, East State Street. You'll pay $5 to park. But what about cheering on your friends and family? Well, here's some great spots for you. If you want to see all 3 races, make sure you cheer on your friends 4th Street at Broad Street. Meet up with 10 TV's Scott Light and Tracy Townsend at the corner of Lane Avenue and Olentangy River Road. Plus, there are going to be some great bands in the area. If you want to watch racers run over the bridge, make sure to go to Main Street at Rich Street so you can see all the action. Back to you.
A lot of action, Brittany. Thank you. Someone else we forgot to mention that's going to be out there is Dave Holmes. He's going to be in the Hollywood Casino lead pace car, so you're going to get that great vantage point seeing the leaders of this race.
Right in front of them as they're getting ready to cross the finish line. Just going to be very exciting stuff to see.
So we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we will talk live to the race director, Dave Babner himself, talk about how this is such an important race and really putting Columbus on the map. Stick around. You're watching live coverage of the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon.
The Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Ohio Health. Help us inspire a healthy community and donate now to the Ohio Health Foundation.
Lions prowl and otters scamper. However you move, join us for Hoof It, a series of wellness walks from Ohio Health and Columbus Zoo. Walk with our experts as we talk about everything from orangutans and sleeping plans to urgent care and polar bears. It's a great way to get moving, enjoy the zoo, and learn more about your health.
Hi, I'm Jeff Hogan. Join us Tuesday morning, May 9th at the Columbus Zoo for the Ohio Health Hoof It Walk. This week's all about eating healthy. Learn tips and tricks for healthier habits, and I'll see you there.
There's really only one place where the carpets are always red and the stars are everywhere you look. There's no place like Hollywood. Hollywood Casino Columbus.
I love helping people get what they need. So when you order with ClickList from Kroger, I make sure you get everything you ask for, just the way you like it. With ClickList, I'm your personal shopper, so you can trust me to pick out exactly what you want, bagged and ready for when you arrive.
Try ClickList at a Kroger near you. Order online, pick up curbside at store with same-day pickup now available. Visit Kroger.com/ClickList.
The Buy 4, Save 4 event is on now. Mix and match favorites like Kellogg's cereal, Charmin bath tissue, and more.
Recalls, hackers, and scams. How do you keep your family safe?
That's where Consumer 10 comes in. We'll show you what to watch out for, how to save your time and save your money.
We'll protect you from that scam artist and empower you to spot the shady deals, all to help you and your family make smarter decisions.
That's Consumer 10.
I'm Paul Studley. I'm originally from the UK. I love running, to get out with these guys. We have a great group of guys, a lot of camaraderie. You get to see cool places, you go to different cities, and you get to see different parts of the city. And then you kind of get fed and healthy into the bargain, too.
Welcome back. You're watching live coverage here on 10 TV of the 2017 Ohio Health Capital City Half Marathon. Such a great Saturday morning to wake up and enjoy 14,000 of your friends running through downtown Columbus.
It's going to be fantastic. It is the best tour of Columbus on 2 feet, and he had somebody who knows the course, the entire race, probably better than anybody. Race director David Babner joining us now. And the weather, I know we are keeping our eyes on it. cleared out, looks perfect.
Are you dried out?
It's what an awesome day for a race. You know?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, we were talking about this earlier. Runners actually like the rain, right? So we're good. It's the lightning we want to keep away, but runners love the rain. And look at the day. I mean,
it seems nice and cool now. Great for running.
It's a beautiful day for a huge celebration of the active, healthy lifestyle right here in beautiful Columbus, Ohio.
And it's so great because we're bringing in so many elite runners, and this is part of the championship series.
This is the U.S. Half Marathon National Championships. So this is the biggest half marathon in the entire country. We've got the best American field anywhere here today. How cool is that?
It is.
Right here in Columbus. We're an awesome running city because we're an awesome sports city because we're an awesome city. I mean, everybody wants to come see Columbus.
So the half marathon, it actually started in 2004, but then the championship came here last year, kind of put Columbus on the map. Where do you think having it here now for a second year in a row is really doing to the sport, for the city, for the people?
Huge. Before we got the national championships, we were a local event with a regional reputation. Now we're a huge regional event with a national reputation, like the city of Columbus, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a great place to visit. People love to come here and run. It's the best tour of Columbus on 2 feet that you can see. It's everything coming together great. We've got a great partnership with the Greater Columbus Sports Commission, everybody at the city, the Division of Fire, Police, everybody. It's just been a remarkable.
You mentioned all those people too, David, and everybody that's involved in putting this on and everything. It's really quite an undertaking to put on a race like this.
Well, people say, when do we start working on this? Well, we'll take tomorrow off and we'll go at it again on Monday.
Tomorrow, right?
Right.
And what's beautiful is you hear the inspiring stories. You know, people, even the amateurs, who just say, you know what, I need to do something, and they might just walk the 5K if they have to.
This is awesome. You've got the pros in the front. Yeah. You got 14,000 people before. It's a participatory event. You're running on the same day or walking on the same day as the best runners in the entire country. It's just awesome, inspiring. It gets people out, and if we can get people active and healthy, that's what it's all about. That's what Commit to Be Fit's all about.
It really is. Well, Dave, we know you're very busy, so we're going to let you get back to the people that are like saying, when is he done with this live interview? So we're going to let you go, but we want to talk about one of those people who really not only inspired herself, but others, and we burn for Poppy. Here's Jamie Stevens.
If you are not feeling uncomfortable yet, now's the time to add on.
There's a special kind of motivation for people who take Orange Theory Fitness. For Jamie Stevens, it's the coaches who keep her accountable.
Here, you're looking for that orange zone, 84%.
And also her husband, Michael, who supports her every step.
Push pace in 3, 2, and 1.
But the biggest motivator, perhaps, is herself.
If I don't take direct care of myself first, I can't be there for anybody else. And what good is that?
You're moving all the way to the finish. 1 minute all.
If you asked Jamie to do this workout 3 years ago, she would have laughed. Standing at 5'4", Jamie peaked out at 244 pounds.
Technically, according to the wonderful BMI, I was considered morbidly obese. It was a huge wake-up call for me.
Jamie dropped nearly 50 pounds, starting with small walks and healthier food choices. But she soon faced another challenge. 6 weeks into her pregnancy, Jamie suffered a stroke.
They said they think it was just a perfect storm where had a blood clot break loose, traveled through the hole in my heart and into my brain. And thankfully, the doctor said because I was so active and taking such good care of myself, the blood flow was so good that it broke up quickly and dissipated.
Little did Jamie know, all the workouts that helped her drop the weight might have actually saved her life and their baby. Today, 15-month-old Poppy is what motivates Jamie to share her story.
When I was 24, I was told I couldn't have children, so I never thought it would be possible. I want to be able to be a better example for my daughter. I want her to have a body positive issue and know that women are strong and we can do anything we put our minds to.
So great. Wow.
What an inspiring story. Thank you to our friends at Ohio Health for allowing us to tell Jamie's story in their shoes. So what an inspiring woman and just a great message.
And you talked about, too, that everybody has their different motivations, their reasons for running, their reasons for being here. I know, by the way, before Dave left, he mentioned with this event that started in 2004, here we are, 2017. By 2020, he has a goal. He'd like to see 25,000 people participating. We had 14,000 last year, well on our way.
Yeah, we can certainly do that. All right, when we come back after the break, we're going to check in with Dave Holmes and the Hollywood Casino lead pace car, I should say, report. He's getting all readied up for that.
We use real Wisconsin cheese in our 3-cheese blend. Because when it comes from the cheese capital of the world, I think you get a better cheese. And a better cheese means a better pizza.
Warmer weather means more activity from pesky animals, insects, and termites. Whether you have a residential or commercial space, Varmint Guard has the proactive measures and solutions to fix any problem. Partner with us to prevent pest infestations before they happen, saving time and money. Not sure if you have a problem? Use our Bug ID program for fast and accurate information. Varmint Guard, helping you keep your space free from unwanted guests. Schedule a free evaluation today. Mention the Cap City Marathon and enter to win a Cleveland Browns VIP experience or Giant Eagle gift card.
Top sirloin steaks are $3.99 a pound, and a 3-pound bag of California seedless mandarins is $2.77.
Everything we do has a rhythm. When you're packing, there's a rhythm to it. When you're picking, there's a rhythm to it. Get a rhythm, and then flow with
it. Call us old-fashioned for chopping this green pepper in store. It may take more time, but we just think it's better.
Welcome back. Look at this. The crowds are starting to fill in here as we near the start of the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon. This is a live picture of what's happening there at the Columbus Commons, where Dom Tiberi is hanging out with some of his friends.
That's right. Yeah, we're going to be checking in with Dom in just a little bit. And it's interesting, too, now that we're getting a little bit closer to race time. You can see all the excitement around us, the music going on. People just sort of came out of nowhere.
Well, the rain stopped. That's why.
Exactly. So it is a perfect day for a race. And I'll tell you, somebody who's going to have a great look at all the runners that are out in front of the race today. Dave Holmes in the Hollywood Casino in the lead pace car. Dave, got to be excited about getting things set up down there.
Yeah, best view in the house right now. Let me show you what they're doing to the Hollywood Casino in the lead pace car. Putting up the clock right now. That's important because these runners worry so much about their pace. We're expecting the winning runner today to run 13 miles of just under 5 minutes per mile. So that's a good way for them to keep track how they're doing on the pace. Let me give you perspective of where we are right now. You can see the starting line behind me. We're at the corner of Front and Town Street, about 200 yards away from the starting line. We're going to stay about 200 yards in front of the pack the whole way so they can watch our clock. They know where we're going. They know where they're turning. These guys know the track pretty well. They've studied up. But this is an extra reminder in the Hollywood Casino in the lead pace car. They can see us and know where they're going. Strategy-wise, motivation-wise, I might hold a carrot out the back of the pickup truck, maybe a donut. I don't know. I would go donut. What do you guys think?
Right. I think donut might be a little more motivation. The carbs, I guess, maybe.
Something.
After the race. Thanks, Dave.
Good stuff. Well, when we come back after the break, we're going to check in with Jeff Hogan, who will talk about the Papa John's Pace Team. More on that as you watch live coverage right here from downtown Columbus on 10 TV of the Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon.
The Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Hollywood Casino, Columbus's complete gaming entertainment experience and direct connection to Vegas.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees.
There's really only one place where the carpets are always red and the stars are everywhere you look. There's no place like Hollywood. Hollywood Casino, Columbus.
It was designed just for you. Your style, your passion for driving. The bold, aggressive 2017 Camry. It's been on your radar for a long time. We know. Now you can make one yours because your Toyota dealer is offering huge savings you'll never see again at the 2017 Camry Clearance Event. Get $2,500 cash back or 0% financing for 72 months plus $1,000 bonus cash on the Built in the USA Camry. Get here before they're all gone. Toyota, let's go places.
Top sirloin steaks are $3.99 a pound, and a 3-pound bag of California seedless mandarins is $2.77.
Your daily drive.
You know every turn by heart.
But throw in some road work,
and you're going nowhere fast.
That's why 10 This Morning shows you where construction will impact your drive today.
And what's coming tomorrow.
Orange Barrel Alert will help you avoid construction delays.
Orange Barrel Alert.
This is 10 This Morning.
And welcome back to 10 TV's live coverage downtown Columbus of the Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon. Pete Scalia along with Angela Ann here on the main stage behind us. We got the start line. Everybody filtering in, getting ready, and perfect day for a run.
Beautiful day, and also a great day to welcome back our returning champion from last year's race. And Jeff Hogan right now is there at the start line with Crystal Landry. And Jeff, boy, he's back for another year.
Well, the thing is, I'm down here. I'm getting nervous for the start of the race and bouncing around here. I can't even imagine what's going through Crystal Landry's mind right now. Come on in here, partner. First of all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
31 today, okay?
Yep.
So you said you're enjoying being in the eye of the storm, and you're not talking about the weather here. What do you mean?
Well, it's always kind of exciting to have the target on your back. You're not having that at every race, so it's something a little different, something a little new, and it also gives you the opportunity just to go above and beyond expectations one more time.
You got to keep emotions in check a little bit. I imagine at the start here, you don't want to waste any energy before you really have to go out and expend the energy.
No. You got to keep those emotions packed down, nice and relaxed, zone out for the first 3/4 of the race, and then over the last 5K of the race, that's when you have to pay attention, build up those emotions, and, well, who knows? Last year I unleashed those all at the 10-mile mark, and it carried me through the finish. We'll see what happens this year.
We will see. Thank you so much for the time. I see you've lost the watch and you lost the ring just for the race and all that that they gave you last year for winning it, but you get another one this year if you cross the finish line first, buddy.
Well, I'd like to win in style. I'll save it for after the race.
All right, good enough. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Crystal Landry, you're defending champion, guys.
Wow, awesome, Jeff. Thank you very much. And how cool that he's back on his birthday, too.
I know, right? So let's see. We'll see how things go as the race goes on, but right now we want to check in with Mike Davis talking about the forecast, and we know runners, they kind of like a little bit of the rain, and now that it's cooled off, Mike, maybe 2 thumbs up for everybody else.
Yeah, it's a nice window of opportunity here. It's like, start now. So there is going to be some rain later on the way it looks. But at least to start things off, we're in pretty good shape. And people are down here. We're at the corner of Front and Main where they're gathering to line up. But we're back by Corral G. So you've got wave after wave of these people, like 14,000 people going to take off in big groups of 1,000. So they're gearing up. They are stretching. They are warming up, and they are getting ready. And I'm getting comments. I did want to have a special jacket made that just says messenger. But anyway, it's pretty good right now. So if this holds up, this would be great. Let's look at live Doppler 10 radar. I can tell you that the first round of rain, that heavy stuff we had overnight, really starting last night, and the thunderstorms has moved off to the north and northeast. There's a gap here in the middle, which is where we are now. So we're very optimistic about the beginning of things, at least the early part of the race. But as we set it in motion, what you'll see is down to the south and west, down as you get into southern Indiana, that's where the rain gets heavier again, and there's a bunch of thunder and lightning mixed in. That's the one thing the race people really don't want to see, neither the runners for safety's sake or the organizers. So that's what what we'll be watching closely as we get later on in the race. Temperatures basically in the 60s. Yesterday morning, it was basically clear. We were in the 40s, totally different kind of day. But right now, these are pretty good conditions, I'm told, for the runners, and they are all gearing up. A couple of them even did the old trash bag thing here. So we're ready. If it rains on us, they are prepared, and it'll be interesting to see how it all comes off. So we'll be down here watching and keep you posted on the weather all morning long.
All right.
Thanks,
Just a little
Mike.
rain. No big deal. Thanks,
Never
Mike.
hurt anybody. Thanks, Mike. Yeah, well, so we were talking about, too, with all the different groups, all the different people. Sure,
Yeah.
you have the elites and everything, but if you're running a race like this, you want to keep pace, know where you're at, know where your group is. If you run a specific mile time, you want to kind of stick together.
Well, Jeff Hogan is with one special group. I just heard him yell, "Get ready!" What's going on?
So the thing is, you guys are going to talk about pace a lot today, and the purpose is you don't want to go too fast or go too slow than your actual pace. Well, these people are right on the number. If you follow them, you will reach your pace. So the people who are out here trying to make a certain time, these are the folks. These are the folks who are going to do that. They're going to get you to your goal on time because they are right on the number every time. So Charles Burris is right here, Vice President and Operating Partner at Papa John's. Thank you so much for taking a little time with us here. Why is this important for Papa John's to be involved in this?
Well, I tell you what, Jeff, first of all, it's a world-class event. It's all about healthy and better lifestyles. We're all about better, and we're really setting the pace with our Clean Label initiative. So it's a fastball down the middle for us, and in community, philanthropic piece, it's just perfect for us to be involved.
Well, we're talking about this pace team. You know, they set the pace for the runners, but you set the pace for charitable giving.
Well, believe it or not, we're up for the National Humanitarian Award for Papa John's Inc. We're going to find out if we bring that home to Columbus in about 2 weeks. But today, for the Ohio Health Foundation, and if it keeps raining, it's going to keep people inside. But 5% of our total sales of all 26 of our traditional restaurants are going to go to the Ohio Health Foundation. We're really proud to support them. We've had a deal on the internet for the last 3 months where every time one of our customers clicked on, we sent them $2, and we're really proud to do it.
All right, and we're going to end it all with a pizza party at the end. It's going to be fantastic, guys. Have a great run. We'll see y'all later.
A well-deserved
right.
pizza party for sure. All right, Jeff. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Charles. And a couple people that will be celebrating with us when the race is over, Scott Light and Tracy Townsend. They're along the race route. Mile marker 4.2, and it looks like things are starting to fill in just a little bit there.
Yes, Angela, this is a great site. We're here at mile 4.2. We're right at Lane and Olentangy River Road, right in a great place on this campus of Ohio State. This is where the runners are going to be coming down the road, and they're going to get quite a cheering section. We've got Columbus City Schools Ridgeview Middle here. The band is here. We've got some folks who are here supporting a particular runner. And Scott, you've got a great introduction of the route.
So we did something kind of interesting. I did the route, but with the help of a news vehicle.
Oh, I thought you ran it.
No, with the help of a car. But we did it kind of in a cool way. So we put a GoPro camera on the hood of the car. All right. And then I got out at various spots on the race route to just kind of show you the sights. Take a look. On your mark, get set, go. The runners will pass under a big start line sign right here at Front and Town Streets, and then head north.
Let them rip. There it goes, guys.
The herd will then pound the pavement here through the Arena District. By mile 3, we're heading up Olentangy River Road by Cap City Diner. It's tempting, but no stopping for food. But volunteers at the Marathon Refueling Center are just past mile 3 with water. Make it here to the Lane Avenue Bridge and you can start setting your sights on mile 5, just on the other side of campus. This is another great area to come and cheer on the runners. From there, it's down High Street for all those walkers and runners. The Short North brings you to the halfway point, so you're between the Pearl and Marcella's restaurants. You can also come here and make a sign to cheer on the runners at the Ohio Health Sign-Making Zone. Next up, downtown and to German Village. The Main Street Bridge means runners are in the home stretch, just 1 mile to go. One more bridge down Rich Street, and it's a straight shot up high. The finish is now in sight. And once the race is done, you celebrate. The party gets going here at Columbus Commons for the city's largest Papa John's pizza party to welcome all those runners and walkers. All right, and it's Tracy just mentioned, we have got the Ohio Health Sign Making Center out here. So come by, whether you're cheering on for Dad's birthday or I saw another sign over there. This is good. Instead of chasing the dream, listen, sometimes with running this happens. It's chafing the dream.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
TMI, but we all know. Hey, we gotta say hi to Chopper 10. Boy, what a great day.
Let's step out.
Hello, Happy Cap City.
Hey, Chopper 10. All the kids from Ridgeview Middle, from the band, they're waving as well, so they're excited to be on TV. I know, is this cool? I think Mother Nature's a runner because she gave us this lull right here, and we can now have the chopper up, so we're good.
Perfect weather.
Yeah, this is good.
Oh, fantastic, guys. Great to see everybody coming out making the signs too, cheering all the runners on, as you can see along the course there. It's going to be great to see everybody, all the energy, all the excitement, and it's such a great thing for the city of Columbus.
It really is, and among the 14,000 people who will be running through the capital city today is our very own Columbus Mayor, Andy Ginther, who is joining us now here on the stage. And boy, this is your third half marathon, you were just saying?
Yeah.
Really?
You know, in the past, I only ran for punishment or from big dogs going door to door in Columbus. But it's really become a passion of mine, a great way for me to clear my head and then try to stay fit and active. And so excited today. This race started 3,000 runners back in 2004.
Can you believe that? Yeah.
Now over 14,000, bringing $7.5 million into our community. All the great work that's done for community nonprofits and improving the lives of people here in Columbus. It's a great, great partnership.
Well, you also called it, excuse me, that we are America's opportunity city, and this is a chance to really show off Columbus.
Absolutely. I mean, so many folks now come for 2 nights. So back when this race first started, people came the night before, ran the race, and left. Well, now they're seeing everything we have to offer in Columbus, so they're spending that second night, which, you know, in our hotels and spending money in restaurants and shops, and doing all the great things that Columbus has to offer, which helps grow our entire economy and brings people back, and then bringing more and more runners back in following years.
In the future. Well, I do have to ask though. So, are you ready? Are you feeling limber? Are you stretched out, ready for this?
I'm getting there. I'm getting there. When you're my size, you trot. You don't necessarily sprint. But we're going to finish this without injury. We're going to have a blast and get to enjoy some of the great sights, sounds, and neighborhoods that we call Columbus.
Do you feel like that the city and the people who live here have really just rallied around the fact that we are a sports town?
Absolutely. I mean, you take a look at the NHL All-Star Game, the NCAA Women's Volleyball Championship. We're hosting the Women's Final Four in 2018. This is becoming a sports town, and it's exciting to see so many folks. I was talking with folks from the National Half Marathon Championships, and they have fallen in love with Columbus, and their runners love to run here because of the energy, the excitement, and the support they get along the trail.
All right. Mayor, high five.
Mayor Andy Ginther, thanks so much, and good luck, Mr. Mayor, running the race today. And make sure you stay with us here, too, on 10 TV's live coverage of the Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon. Professional runner Josh Cox, who knows all about this, running as a pro, is going to be joining us after the break.
The Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Ohio Health. Help us inspire a healthy community and donate now to the Ohio Health Foundation.
Lions prowl and otters scamper. However you move, join us for Hoof It, a series of wellness walks from Ohio Health and Columbus Zoo. Walk with our experts as we talk about everything from orangutans and sleeping plans to urgent care and polar bears. It's a great way to get moving, enjoy the zoo, and to learn more about your health.
Hi, I'm Jeff Hogan. Join us Tuesday morning, May 9th at the Columbus Zoo for the Ohio Health Hoof It Walk. This week's all about eating healthy. Learn tips and tricks for healthier habits, and I'll see you there.
I love helping people get what they need. So when you order with ClickList from Kroger, I make sure you get everything you ask for, just the way you like it. With ClickList, I'm your personal shopper, so you can trust me to pick out exactly what you want, bagged and ready for when you arrive.
Try ClickList at a Kroger near you. Order online, pick up curbside at store, with same-day pickup now available. Visit Kroger.com/ClickList.
The Buy 4, Save 4 event is on now. Mix and match favorites like Kellogg's cereal, Charmin bath tissue, and more.
Why do you garden?
I garden for safe and healthy food.
So I can get away from the computer and go play in the dirt. Hi, I'm Shelly. I've been with Wilson's for over 20 years, and I love to help people garden.
At Wilson's Garden Center, we love to garden too.
This week, save on herbs. Buy 3, get 1 free.
Great gardeners go to Wilson's Garden Center.
At Fiesel, our mission is more than just fix your roof. It is to deliver the best customer service and stress-free buying experience in the home improvement industry. So challenge our commitment and experience the difference at FieselInc.com. And don't forget to ask about our price match guarantee.
Welcome back to 10 TV's live coverage of the Ohio Health Cap City Marathon, a half marathon. I'll tell you, you see the crowds coming in, the runners making their way down here to the start line where we are this morning.
And joining us right now is Josh Cox, which many of you know. He is kind of the ambassador of running, and we like to call you the Jim Nance of running. And welcome, good morning.
That's right. It's great to be back here in Columbus, Ohio. We have a great race on tap, and it's fantastic. The rain's lightened up for us a little bit, so perfect timing, I think.
Well, we appreciate you being here with us again this year and giving us a little insight as to what's going through these elite runners' minds in particular, too. I mean, when it comes to training for an event like this.
For sure. Everyone's been keen on this race for a couple months. It's been on the calendar for about 6 months now, and it's going to be a great show. We have David Babner and the whole crew here in Columbus. They really roll out the red carpet for these elites, and the field is even deeper than last year, so we're going to be in for something special.
Now, real quick, what is the mindset of the runner right now at this moment? You know, we're about 30 minutes, 20 minutes until they step off.
A lot of them were doing their little shakeout warm-up. Usually athletes for pros getting ready for this will warm up about 2 miles, 2.5 miles, do some stretches, some strides.
That's a warm-up.
Yeah, wow. Warming up, yeah. So it's right now they're just getting their head in the right place and getting ready to get the show on the road.
Sounds good. All right, Josh is going to stick around with us throughout the morning once that race steps off, and then giving us a little bit of commentary for the next hour or so.
But first, we want to check in with Jeff Hogan, who had the chance to talk with the editors of Runner's World, who actually helped bring a lot of people here to Columbus today.
Yeah, you know, nothing like this race of this magnitude would be complete without this pair that I'm about to introduce you to. Allie Nolan and Hannah McGoldrick, Runner's World editors, and you guys came in from Pennsylvania, okay? You drove in. You were in London last week. You're in Boston the week before. This is what you do. What do you think of this?
This is amazing. This is a race unlike any other that I've been to. It's just been so much fun. So we love Columbus.
Hannah?
Yeah, we've been to some really big city races, but nothing compares to the welcome we have here in Columbus. It's been amazing.
Okay, so you guys didn't know anything about Columbus coming in. Okay. What have you learned since you've been here for all of 48 hours?
Well, I learned that the people are the nicest that I've ever met, and I'm being totally genuine about that. I can't believe how nice everybody is. Yeah, total salt-of-the-earth people out here. It's really been a great time, and we also learned that I think a lot of people in Columbus like to have a lot of fun. We've learned that.
And certainly, why not? So you guys bring us the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. I mean, you know, can we get a better name than that?
No, because our mascot is a giant slice of bacon, but your mascot whistles, which is pretty cool.
Not bad. Hey, thank you guys. You're running the half marathon. We appreciate you being here. Have fun out there, all right? Enjoy. We're going to stay dry and have a good time. Check these guys out on YouTube. They're really super funny.
That's awesome. Jeff, thanks so much. We appreciate it. And again, just having Runner's World here in the house shows you the scope of this event.
It does. All right, we're going to send things down real quick to Jerry Revish. He has a quick talk with Ohio Health Medical Director, Dr. Bright.
I do. Thank you so much for being with us today, and thank you, Doctor, for being out with us today. Tell me what you're concerned about the most on this race.
We have the usual stuff that we'll see, but today we're especially worried about the weather. We might have the lightning come through, and so we're going to be keeping a close eye on that, monitoring the weather throughout the race. And then also it's a little bit warmer than what we'd want with the high humidity. It can put some of the runners at risk.
So what does a runner do to get ready for a race like this? How would you want them to come into it?
Training, that's the first step. A lot of people have been training for 6 months, and this is their big day. They've been working hard every weekend and throughout the week trying to get ready for today. And so hopefully they've all trained properly and they're ready to come out and accomplish a big feat today.
Yeah, and this is also a great cause. There's a charity component to all of this, right?
Absolutely. This is supporting the Ohio Health Foundation, which is all about giving back to the community, whether it's through innovation and technology, helping people in Central Ohio who can't afford health care, and then also today's mission is about wellness, trying to develop programs for wellness in the community.
All right, and you can be a part of that by sending a donation our way. You want to get on your phone and text CAP City, it's all one word, CAP City, to 41444 to donate. 41444 after you text in CAP City. 100% of the donations will benefit the Ohio Health Foundation, specifically Ohio Health Wellness Programs. So we got 14,000 runners here, and everybody's got to try to find their space and all that. How do they navigate that?
There are a lot of people at the start line trying to stagger people so that they're at the right pace, and then what will happen is the elites will go out, and then everybody else will kind of fall in place.
All right, Dr. Darrell Bright, thanks so much.
Absolutely, thank you.
All right, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Jerry. Yeah, it's very important, too. I mean, obviously about the healthy lifestyle running, but you got to make sure everybody stays safe on the course.
We're going to take a quick break. We're about 10 minutes until the race begins. Stick around.
Today's race is sponsored by Papa John's. Today, Papa John's is donating 5% of sales to the Ohio Health Foundation from all Columbus area Papa John's.
Warmer weather means more activity from pesky animals, insects, and termites. Whether you have a residential or commercial space, Varmint Guard has the proactive measures and solutions to fix any problem. Partner with us to prevent pest infestations before they happen, saving time and money. Not sure if you have a problem? Use our Bug ID program for fast and accurate information. Varmint Guard, helping you keep your space free from unwanted guests. Schedule a free evaluation today. Mention the Cap City Marathon and enter to win a Cleveland Browns VIP experience or Giant Eagle gift card.
I love helping people get what they need. So when you order with ClickList from Kroger, I make sure you get everything you ask for, just the way you like it. With ClickList, I'm your personal shopper, so you can trust me to pick out exactly what you want, bagged and ready for when you arrive.
Try ClickList at a Kroger near you. Order online, pick up curbside at store with same-day pickup now available. Visit Kroger.com/ClickList.
The Buy 4 Save 4 event is on now. Mix and match favorites like Kellogg cereal, Charmin bath tissue, and more.
You made a commitment, so let's see this through.
To keep your nutrition on track, remember what Mom taught you. You gotta eat the good stuff. Real food like lean meats, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains.
Only eat when you're hungry. Too much of a good thing is not good at all.
And stay balanced. Treats are just that, for once in a while.
Now you'll be ready to pass this lesson down to your family.
Sponsored by Metro Parks, Columbus Public Health, Ohio Health, and the YMCA of Central Ohio.
Recalls, hackers, and scams. How do you keep your family safe?
That's where Consumer 10 comes in. We'll show you what to watch out for, how to save your time, and save your money.
We'll protect you from that scam artist and empower you to spot the shady deals. All to help you and your family make smarter decisions.
That's Consumer 10.
My name is Kyle Hildebrand. I run because it's just kind of part of who I am. I'm a happier, better person when I'm running. I get to see lots of fellow runners, and I just feel better. I feel excited. I love the challenge, and it's just kind of me. It's kind of part of who I am.
Why I run. Why so many people are taking part today in the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon. Welcome back to live coverage here from downtown Columbus. I'm Angela Ann.
And I'm Pete Scalia. And you know what's really great, too, is everybody has their different motivations and things. But we want to check in with Jeff Hogan now, who has a really inspirational story of a woman who's here today. Jeff?
Well, it's interesting that you mentioned that because some people run, you know, for their wellness. Some people run for a personal best or something like that. But some people are running away from a bad situation. And that is exactly the case with Shelly Leon, as evidenced in this Ohio Health in their shoes.
Shelly Leon is not your typical runner.
Get the first, DUI, and, it makes you think, is this a problem?
It was a problem, especially after her second DUI mixed in with some cocaine abuse. She lost her job and her freedom when she had to move in with her father.
To me, that's being homeless, losing independence,
Trapped in her addiction cycle, Leon was determined to break out of it.
Started running, casually, and it just was always something that made me feel good.
But an injury sidelined Leon from her only escape, and with her recovery sidetracked, another addiction took over.
When I turned to food, my emotions were, running high, and that's what I sought out.
What do you think of when you look at that picture now?
It just shows that, anything is possible when you work hard enough for it, Jeff.
Can you believe it? I mean, that's total transformation when you look at that.
Leon lost 70 pounds. Running became her passion, and her lifestyle change is finally fueling her ambitions.
I've turned a corner, and I never want to go back to, the bad habits.
Her habits are now healthy for mind, body, and spirit.
It feels really, really good just to look up there and think of all that accomplishment.
And Leon is not nearly finished adding to her medal count.
It's not so much competing with the other person, but it's competing with me, inside day in and day out in training. And the fun happens, when I enter an event, that race day.
Yep, no problem. Come closer. So Shelly Leon is with me right now, and you talk about what you've been through. I believe that just getting to the start line, you've already won.
Yes, absolutely. Just being here, lining up, is just an awesome feeling. The crowds, the energy here. I'm just so thankful and grateful to be here, Jeff, and for you to air my story. It's just a blessing, and my mother is here to watch, and friends, and I am just super excited. And like I said, this is for me and everyone in the city of Columbus. This holds a special place in my heart to be doing my second half marathon in the city of Columbus. I'm just going to go out there and have fun and enjoy myself, and doing the next right step every day is just waking up grateful, happy, and doing the right thing for keeping your mind, body, and spirit healthy, and just do the best that you can be every day, and being the best version of yourself each and every day, and always thinking positive no matter what obstacle you face, and just having the right mindset.
I tell you, it's a long way that you've come from being trapped in that world that you were in to now running free. So congratulations for that, and have fun joining the corrals back there and making the run today with all these folks, okay?
Great.
Thanks for the time. Shelly Leon, great story, just one of many out here in the Capital City Half Marathon.
It is so heartwarming. So we're kind of getting our computers ready to go here because the race is about to kick off. Josh Cox again joining us here, a former long distance runner, a champion yourself, a world record holder.
American record holder, but who's really keeping track here?
Details, right? But still, we're looking at the runners right now. They are lacing up, and you're watching some of the elites right now getting ready.
Yeah, they look great. We had some concern with the heat when we were looking at the 10-day forecast, and as we got closer, it actually cooled off a lot. I know the meteorologists have been following the storms and the lightning and the thunder and everything very closely, but it looks like we're going to have a window here, and the athletes were really excited when they stepped out of the hotel this morning and went out and said, it actually feels pretty good. So they were actually pretty pleased with the conditions, and they're ready to go. They're over here to our left, just shaking out the legs and doing some final strides, just some sprints to kind of wake the body up a little bit, and so when that gun goes off, they're ready to go.
And that focus is already there that you mentioned before. Is they're out here just sort of warming up, kind of getting their groove?
Sure, yeah, and really it's just preparing themselves for the men, though you never know how it's going to go out. There's no pacemakers here. There's a championship-style race, so it could go out at 4:30 pace, it could go out at 5-minute pace. The women, it could go out at 5-minute pace, could go out at 5:20 pace, so we'll see, but you got to be ready for anything.
The excitement is certainly building here as we're watching many of those elites warming up, and then when you had that aerial view from Chopper 10, as you see the crowd start to fill in on those corrals, you know their hearts are pumping.
Yeah, for sure. You're shaking out legs that don't really need to be shaken. You're checking laces and making sure they're double knotted.
Wow.
The nerves are really there, but this is what it's all about.
All right, our coverage of the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Marathon continues.
10 TV's coverage of the Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Life Water. Find new inspiration.
There's really only one place where the carpets are always red and the stars are everywhere you look. There's no place like Hollywood. Hollywood Casino Columbus.
Why do you garden?
I garden for safe and healthy food.
So I can get away from the computer and go play in the dirt.
Hi, I'm Shelly. I've been with Wilson's for over 20 years, and I love to help people garden.
At Wilson's Garden Center, we love to garden too.
This week, save on herbs. Buy 3, get 1 free.
Great gardeners go to Wilson's Garden Center.
Your daily drive.
You know every turn by heart.
But throw in some road work.
And you're going nowhere fast.
That's why 10 This Morning shows you where construction will impact your drive today.
And what's coming tomorrow.
Orange Barrel Alert will help you avoid construction delays.
Orange Barrel Alert.
This is 10 This Morning.
Welcome back. 10 TV's live coverage of the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon. Back here on the main stage, Pete Scally along with Angela Ann and Josh Cox. And we are there, guys.
We're ready to go.
Wow, so the national anthem, we're watching right behind us, like if you can see this corner here, the elite runners. I mean, they are ready to go, Josh, right?
They're looking good, and I'm checking out some of the favorites there. They're all lining up, towing the line, getting ready for this thing to get going on down the road.
So we have returning Crystal Landry and Tara Welling, both the men and women's winners from last year.
Right. Christo is a very talented runner, obviously. Really great on the track, but fantastic on the road.
Well, let's step away and catch the start of the race. The elite runners in the half marathon. So you see them all kind of taking off together there. And Josh, where is it in the race where they really kind of start to feel their groove and you see a little bit of separation? How long until we start to see that happen?
You know, really it can happen right now. It all depends on the race strategy of the athletes. You have a handful of athletes in here that are known. Some are known for sitting back and waiting, like Crystal Landry last year waited until mile 9 or 10. Actually, it was right before mile 10, and then he really put it down. But it all depends on the dynamic. We have a fantastic field assembled. Aaron Braun was leading here early on. Another guy that was not here last year, but very, very talented. We have two other guys, Sam Chalenga, training partners, and Leonard Career. Both are very, very tough to beat. They're going to be fantastic out there today. We'll see how it all plays out.
You're looking at live coverage right now. Chopper 10 flying high above as those runners make their way up Front Street, and we're getting ready for our next round of runners who are lining up too.
It's exciting.
All right, stay with us. 10 TV's coverage of the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Marathon continues in just a moment.
You know, we could have used fillers instead of 100% beef and pork. Why didn't we? Because we know better.
The Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Ohio Health. Help us inspire a healthy community and donate now to the Ohio Health Foundation.
Lions prowl and otters scamper. However you move, join us for Hoof It, a series of wellness walks from Ohio Health and Columbus Zoo. Walk with our experts as we talk about everything from orangutans and sleeping plans to urgent care and polar bears. It's a great way to get moving, enjoy the zoo, and learn more about your health.
Hi, I'm Jeff Hogan. Join us Tuesday morning, May 9th at the Columbus Zoo for the Ohio Health Hoof It Walk. This week's all about eating healthy. Learn tips and tricks for healthier habits, and I'll see you there.
I love helping people get what they need. So when you order with ClickList from Kroger, I make sure you get everything you asked for, just the way you like it. With ClickList, I'm your personal shopper, so you can trust me to pick out exactly what you want, bagged and ready for when you arrive.
Try ClickList at a Kroger near you. Order online, pick up curbside at store with same-day pickup now available. Visit Kroger.com/ClickList.
The Buy 4 Save 4 event is on now. Mix and match favorites like Kellogg's cereal, Charmin bath tissue, and more.
Recalls, hackers, and scams. How do you keep your family safe?
That's where Consumer 10 comes in. We'll show you what to watch out for, how to save your time and save your money.
We'll protect you from that scam artist and empower you to spot the shady deals, all to help you and your family make smarter decisions.
That's Consumer 10.
We pick California tomatoes when they're ripe and then pack them into our sauce in about 6 hours. We don't think it makes things easier. We think it makes things better.
Welcome back. You are watching live coverage of the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon. And right now, those are the elite runners at the start of the race. Josh Cox, former long distance run ambassador to running. Who's in the lead there?
That's Aaron Braun of Hoka, Northern Arizona Elite. He trains in Flagstaff, Arizona. He was a 9-time Division II national champion while at Adams State. The guy is one of the most talented distance runners in America. 1:01:38 half marathon best. He's very, very fit and very ready.
And here we're looking at the start line now of the rest of the race as we start off the Cap City Half Marathon.
And let's watch the beginning. Here we go.
In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Have a wonderful time, guys. Enjoy Columbus. Councilmember Stinziano, thank you so much.
I don't know about you folks at home, but I get goosebumps every time I see the pack take off. You see them setting their watches. You know their minds are set, Josh. And really, this is, as we say, the best tour of Columbus on 2 feet. But for a lot of folks, this is a personal goal for many of them.
Sure, and this becomes a bucket list event for so many here. This becomes a destination race, not only for the pros flying in from all over the country, but we have all 50 states represented here in 4 countries. So this truly is more than a community event. It's really a national event.
It's pretty interesting too. So as we watch this first group go through, this is actually just the first wave of the non-elite runners.
Right. You have to stagger them out, and what you do is you enter your projected finish time, and they put you in the appropriate corral. So if you're going to run 10-minute miles, you're not starting at the front with the 5:30 milers. So
right.
It all makes sense.
I'm happy to be at the back. But we've got 14,000 people here. Not only do we have the half, Josh, but we also have the quarter marathon. We have the 5K. So there are different levels for people who want to get into the sport of running.
I love it. I really do. With a lot of the big city marathons, they've started to do this as well, where they'll have mile races and 5K races and 10K races all in the same weekend, where if you're not quite ready for the half marathon, you can still be a part of the fun, and you don't have to run as far before you get to the beer garden, so it's all right.
It is.
Wow.
And as we look at Chopper 10 right now, following the runners through the streets of Columbus, we want to get down on the ground to Dave Holmes, who's at the Hollywood Casino in the lead. Pace car report from that viewpoint. Dave, how's it looking?
Stand by.
Hey there, we're in the Hollywood Casino in the lead pace car. We're about a mile and a half into this race so far. You can see the pack behind me. The leader right now is Aaron Braun. His first mile in 4 minutes and 48 seconds. Now they're going downhill here for a ways, so the second mile could be a quick time as well. He's a past national champion. He actually won a 12K national title back in 2013. So the elite runners, very accomplished. Right now, Aaron Braun a little faster than the rest, but a big pack here as we're coming up on our end of our second mile right now, traveling down Vine Street, I believe, at this point. So we're going to keep in touch with you here in the Hollywood Casino in the lead pace car. Right now, Aaron Braun, a past national champion, leading about a mile and a half into the Cap City, guys. We'll keep you posted.
All right.
Dave, thanks. And you know what? The wind is starting to pick up just a little bit here, Josh. Will that affect any of these elites at all?
Well, it will, depending on which way they're running. When it's at your back, you don't feel it at all. You're like, hey, I'm just feeling amazing today. Yeah. I'm in the zone. It's going to be PR City. And then you turn and you make a left, and you're like, oh, that's why I felt so good. So different sections of the course. This course loops all around Columbus. So depending on where they are with the buildings and if there's some coverage and if you're in the front or you're in the back, it all plays a factor.
Now, as far as comparing, at least even just to last year's times, Josh, you know, Dave said that Aaron Braun now off to a start his first mile at 4:48. Now, was that a pace that he'll hold, or again, does that vary by strategy?
I look to see that to heat up a little bit. 4:48 is about a 103 flat for the half marathon. Last year, Christo Landry ran just under that. Scott Fauble, which we got some bad news on the runner-up last year. He was supposed to be in this race today, but this morning I received a text message from his coach around 5:20 saying that he was up all night with a stomach illness, so he had to scratch, unfortunately. But that 4:48 half marathon pace is about 103. But I anticipate the guys to run at least about a minute faster than that, so we're going to see it heat up here pretty quick.
All right, as we watch Wave 2, the second corral of runners taking off. Quite a few more in this pack, so we're going to be seeing probably more and more people as each wave runs through.
Sure, yeah, and that's really the beauty of it, and just getting these athletes starting out with their friends, their training partners, their neighbors, the people that were drugged here that didn't want to do it, and then they get out here and they're like, this is actually amazing. There's that race day magic when you get out here. The music's playing, you have all these people around you, and it really is just a 13.1 mile party.
It's a celebration. Awesome. I love it because you're hearing people say, wow, this is fun. And for folks who don't really run at all, you're like, running fun? It is. So we're so glad to have you at home watching us here at the Cap City Half Marathon. It really is a great time for everyone.
Yeah, the party continues along the route too. We'll continue bringing you live coverage throughout the morning here on 10 TV.
The Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Hollywood Casino, Columbus's complete gaming entertainment experience and direct connection to Vegas.
There's really only one place where the carpets are always red and the stars are everywhere you look. There's no place like Hollywood. Hollywood Casino Columbus.
Sirloin steaks are $3.99 a pound, and a 3-pound bag of California seedless mandarins is $2.77.
Empathy.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Traffic was crazy.
What route did you take?
I took the freeway.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Traffic is tough.
Hey, sorry, guys, I just heard. Are you okay?
Bryce.
We're here for you.
Experience our award-winning customer service and get internet and TV starting at $59.99 a month. Limited time only. Visit Huawei.com.
It's your neighborhood, and if there's a crime trend happening here, Crime Tracker 10 will tell you about it.
Crime Tracker 10, only on 10 TV.
Getting ready.
Welcome back. You're watching live coverage here on 10 TV of the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon underway here in the capital city of Columbus.
So you see the ladies, the elite runners on the left-hand side of your screen, the men on the right-hand side of your screen. And we want to get an update now with our buddy Mike Davis, who is standing by live at Front and Main Street with some of the runners down there. Hey, Mike.
Hey, you know what? It is a process watching this go because the starting line is like 2 blocks up this way. So we're here right on the edge of Corral G as they're lining up, because as one group starts, everybody else comes. I don't want to block progress. Go right ahead. Everybody gradually mills up and fills in, and then they eventually take off too. So it's really interesting watching some of the pre-race rituals. Everybody's getting ready to run. You know, weather's not bad at the moment, so things are cooperating pretty nicely here so far. So everybody's feeling good about things at this point. But all these people, 14,000 people downtown Columbus, going to run, taking off in waves of 1,000. I think I'm stopping traffic. Come on. I mean, whenever you want to go. So we don't want to block the view down here, but I wanted to give you an idea of all the people in there. And to me, I've done one half marathon. I walked it rather than ran it. But it was one of those, you're in a huge chute of people. So it is an exciting time. Everybody's geared up. Everybody's going through the little mental and physical checklist, getting ready to go. Streets of downtown about to fill with people. In fact, the elites are already off. And there was another get ready, get set, go. We've heard from the Blue Jackets down here with their music. We've heard from Buckeyes, Hang on Sloopy just a minute ago. Great atmosphere in downtown Columbus, and so far, weather cooperating. Some rain probably later on in the race. We'll keep an eye on that for you all morning long.
All right, thanks, Mike. And it's exciting as we hear the horn sounds. Another corral of runners released for the half marathon today.
A lot of them waving to us. So as we watch this next wave of runners go off, stick with 10 TV here as we bring you live coverage of the Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon. Up next, we're going to talk more in their shoes thanks to Ohio Health.
Our original dough is hand-tossed and made fresh. There's a good reason why we never use frozen dough. It's because there's no good reason to ever use frozen dough.
10 TV's coverage of the Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Life Water. Find new inspiration.
Lions prowl and otters scamper. However you move, join us for Hoof It, a series of wellness walks from Ohio Health and Columbus Zoo. Walk with our experts as we talk about everything from orangutans and sleeping plans to urgent care and polar bears. It's a great way to get moving, enjoy the zoo, and to learn more about your health.
Hi, I'm Jeff Hogan. Join us Tuesday morning, May 9th at the Columbus Zoo for the Ohio Health Hoof It Walk. This week's all about eating healthy. Learn tips and tricks for healthier habits, and I'll see you there.
Your daily drive.
You know every turn by heart.
But throw in some road work,
and you're going nowhere fast.
That's why 10 This Morning shows you where construction will impact your drive today.
And what's coming tomorrow.
Orange Barrel Alert will help you avoid construction delays.
Orange Barrel Alert.
This is 10 This Morning.
A pizza family never cuts corners. We only cut prices.
Order any large pizza, up to 7 toppings or specialty for only $12. Order online or in-store. Use promo code ALG12.
We're more than a pizza company. We're a pizza family. Papa John's.
My name is Irene Kesters, and I'm from Dublin, Ohio. And I run because that's the place I feel most clear-headed and free. That's the place I get to meet some of the most amazing people and take whatever is in my mind and bring it out to the trail and leave it there.
Welcome back, Capital City Half Marathon well underway. The women's leaders, you're taking a look at them right now, off to a frantic pace here.
Still a ways to go. We're going to take it all in here on 10 TV. Enjoying the race broadcast here. You know, earlier we talked about running for your health. It has a lot of different meanings. You know, disease, sickness, they don't attack age or social status or anything like that. They attack people. And that is one of the things we want to talk about this morning. Running to overcome some sickness. It's what some folks need to do to move on with their lives. That's Andrew Kovaleski's story in this Ohio Health in Their Shoes. A year ago, Andrew Kovaleski had doubts a simple jog like this would ever be possible again.
First, when I was in the hospital, I was thinking I'd really like to be able to walk for the rest of my life. That'd be great.
It was about this time last year when doctors found a tumor compressing Kovaleski's spinal cord.
Paralyzing you from the waist down.
Essentially, yeah.
The tumor was cancerous, leukemia, doctors told him. He had surgery immediately to remove it. Recovery included therapy sessions, and they were slow going.
The first ones were just like, let's try and get you to stand up, because my legs were just about useless at that point.
Did you have to teach yourself how to walk again?
Oh, yeah.
Almost as painful, his true love in life was put on hold.
Music is my life. I don't really do very many other things than music.
Kovaleski plays a sultry saxophone, writes and teaches music, and tunes pianos. Last October, he released an album.
There's not much time for things other than music with all that.
But he's made time to get back on his feet, battling a bulky knee, but running.
So what will this race be like when you come to the start line?
It's going to feel like a big obstacle that's been overcome, I guess.
And that is music to his ears. Pretty sweet tones right there coming out of that saxophone. Hey, Andrew's right with me right now, buddy. You ready for the big day? Here it is in front of you. You know, you've accomplished and overcome some big obstacles here, and another one's right in front of you today.
Yeah, I'm super ready. It's going to be a big race, and I'm super excited for it.
What about the knee? I know we talked about it in the story.
Knee's doing all right. I'm hoping it'll stay through the whole race, but we'll see. I'll finish either way.
No doubt. Knee is the least of your worries right now, but we talked about emotions heading into this, of all you've overcome. What is it like now? You're going to come to that start line here in a few minutes.
Well, it's a big thing. I feel like I've overcome something big, and I'm especially thinking about my band director, Mr. Sewell, who passed away this last week, and I'm running this one for him.
So a lot of folks in the community, Mr. Sewell from Pickerington. So we appreciate your time here today. Good luck in your race.
Hey,
all right, I know you got a lot of family and friends out here, just like everybody does. Tens of thousands out here as we give you one more look. As we step aside one more time here from the Ohio Health Capital City Half Marathon, back with much more from Race Day.
TV's coverage of the Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Varmint Guard, pioneering wildlife and pest solutions since 1983.
Warmer weather means more activity from pesky animals, insects, and termites. Whether you have a residential or commercial space, Varmint Guard has the proactive measures and solutions to fix any problem. Partner with us to prevent pest infestations before they happen, saving time and money. Not sure if you have a problem? Use our Bug ID program for fast and accurate information. Varmint Guard, helping you keep your space free from unwanted guests. Schedule a free evaluation today. Mention the Cap City Marathon and enter to win a Cleveland Browns VIP experience or Giant Eagle gift card.
There's really only one place where the carpets are always red and the stars are everywhere you look. There's no place like Hollywood. Hollywood Casino Columbus.
Empathy.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Traffic was crazy.
What route did you take?
I took the freeway.
Oh, no. I'm so sorry. Traffic is tough.
Hey, sorry, guys, I just heard. Are you okay?
Bryce.
We're here for you.
Experience our award-winning customer service and get internet and TV starting at $59.99 a month. Limited time only. Visit Wowway.com.
Recalls, hackers, and scams. How do you keep your family safe?
That's where Consumer 10 comes in. We'll show you what to watch out for, how to save your time and save your money.
We'll protect you from that scam artist and empower you to spot the shady deals, all to help you and your family make smarter decisions.
That's Consumer 10.
Welcome back to 10 TV's live coverage of the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Marathon. You can see another corral of runners getting ready to take off here on race day.
Now.
There they go.
There they are. So we're about 22 minutes in to the race here, and we're back with Josh Cox, and you've been tracking some of the elite runners. How are they looking?
I have. They're looking pretty good. The men just passed mile 4 in 19:27, so they actually did slow a little bit. It looks like right now the runners are feeling each other out a little bit. No one's really put down a big move, and a lot of times when you assemble a great field, there's a lot of just feeling each other out. Here we get a good look at Natasha Rogers and Alafine Tiliamuk. Both super accomplished runners. Alafine was on a tear last year, just absolutely dominated the U.S. running circuit. She won national championship titles at 5K, 20K, 25K. This spring, she won the U.S. Cross Country Championships in Bend, Oregon, and finished 15th at the World Cross Country Championships over in Uganda. To her left is Natasha Rogers, a massive talent out of Texas A&M. She was a 2012 NCAA national champion. She was 7th at the 10-mile champs last year, and this spring she's really come along well. She was 10th at the U.S. Cross Championships in Bend, Oregon, and then she was 23rd at World Cross Country, one spot behind Stephanie Bruce, another athlete that's in this field.
So Chopper 10 right now on the right-hand side of your screen, if you're following us at home, is the shot of the men as they're running there right along Lane Avenue. So it's kind of hard to see from our vantage point here of who's in the lead, but so far so good. Like you said, a little bit slower pace than they like, but they'll probably pick it up in the next couple of miles.
Yeah, and really here at a championship event, it's not about time. It's not about running PRs, personal records. It's just about winning the title, getting on that podium, because there's a lot of prestige, and it's great for the CV. You know, you have this on your resume moving forward, and even with that overhead shot, I have a pretty good idea of who's in there. There were nine males still in that group, and they were still pretty bunched up. When you look at a pack and they're bunched up like this, you know that it's not super quick. When it goes single file, that's when somebody's really putting the hammer down, and you'll see them all line up, and that's when you know, okay, there's a move being made now. But right now, they're all content to kind of just bide their time. Sam Chalenga was in there at the very back of the pack, and this is a guy that I would say probably one of the odds-on favorites for today. Him and Leonard Career as well, with Christo and Aaron Braun.
And Josh, I wanted to ask you too, because we saw every 3 minutes another corral of the non-elite runners, the folks that have signed up that have been training, hard to make this happen for whatever their personal reason is. Just a good idea to run for fun.
It really is, and I think in school you have tests and you study, but if there's no test on the calendar, you're not really going to go home and study much. Putting a race on the calendar, signing up for something. For those of you that want to get fit for the summer, you want to get fit just for your well-being, sign up for a race, because that's the test day, and it's going to help you get out the door.
Well, we also want to let our friends at home know that this is also a race to help out people here in our community with the Ohio Health Foundation, the research there. Oh, there goes Mayor Andrew Ginther. There he goes. So text to give 41444. 100% of your donations goes to the foundation.
Quality over quantity? We say quality and quantity.
Order any large pizza, up to 7 toppings or specialty for only $12. Order online or in-store. Use promo code ALG12.
We're more than a pizza company. We're a pizza family. Papa John's.
Today's race is sponsored by Papa John's. Today, Papa John's is donating 5% of sales to the Ohio Health Foundation from all Columbus area Papa John's.
Why do you garden?
I garden for safe and healthy food.
So I can get away from the computer and go play in the dirt. Hi, I'm Shelly. I've been with Wilson's for over 20 years, and I love to help people garden.
At Wilson's Garden Center, we love to garden too.
This week, save on herbs. Buy 3, get 1 free.
Great gardeners go to Wilson's Garden Center.
At Pro Exterior, we see homes with siding that are rotted, chipped, or damaged by pests every day. A quick fix, like painting, won't last and cost more in the long term. Pro Exterior installs James Hardie siding. It's beautiful and adds value to your home. Plus, our siding protects against fire, termites, rot, and weather. And the best part is, our siding has a 30-year warranty. Call today and ask for your project card worth $500 or more in savings. Choose only the best for your home. Choose Pro Exterior.
Your daily drive.
You know every turn by heart.
But throw in some road work,
and you're going nowhere fast.
That's why 10 This Morning shows you where construction will impact your drive today.
And what's coming tomorrow.
Orange Barrel Alert will help you avoid construction delays.
Orange Barrel Alert.
This is 10 This Morning.
We use real Wisconsin cheese in our 3-cheese blend. Because when it comes from the cheese capital of the world, I think you get a better cheese. And a better cheese means a better pizza.
And welcome back. There they go, another wave of runners here at the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon. Just before the break, we were dancing a little bit to Prince and getting the fun going here.
The soundtrack has been fantastic.
It really has. I love me some Prince.
Getting everybody into the party spirit here, and really it is. It's very exciting. All the folks along the race route cheering on the elite runners, cheering on the amateur runners. Just a fantastic day.
So Josh Cox is here, and he's been tracking the runners for us as we've been watching the elites now. We're about 28 minutes, I think. Gosh, I need more better contacts, but what's our timing here?
Almost to the halfway point for these professional runners, right, Josh?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're really going. I think that's John Gray, if my eyes are serving me correctly, looking down here at the monitor. He's a super talented guy, 3-time All-American from the College of William and Mary. He's training under Lee Troop of the Boulder Track Club. He's run 27:59 for 10,000, which is very fast for the folks at home. 102.25 for the half, and it looks like he's starting to open it up a little bit, which will serve us well.
All right. Well, of course, we also have the 10 TV Commit to Be Fit 5K happening today.
Yes, and 10 TV's Jeff Hogan, Mr. Commit to Be Fit himself, is down there at the start line and getting those folks ready to go. Hey, Jeff. I don't know if you can hear Jeff, but he's walking along with what we affectionately call the gimbal cam. Jeff literally is going to run the 5K with that from his point of view.
There it is.
And as you can see him saying hi to the front of the line of the 5K runners.
Look at everybody. They look so excited, ready to go.
Josh, you've known Jeff Hogan for quite some time. I mean, this just doesn't surprise you when he's like, oh, we'll just run with the camera.
Jeff is awesome. He was a former collegiate football player, but he's run 24 marathons. He's an Ironman triathlete. He's done a 100-mile ultra trail race. The guy is an endurance junkie, a big running nerd like me.
He's actually a robot.
Yeah, he is. This total cyborg. Jeff Hogan, the cyborg. Yeah, he's fantastic.
What do you think about this? All right, well, we want to catch the beginning of the Commit to Be Fit 5K.
All right, we're going to do this live on 10 TV, guys. How cool is that? I think we're live right now. What a morning. Let's just go. We got to get this thing rolling.
We're going to read lips, and he's saying, how cool is that?
Rain, right? Look at all these Let Me Run guys. Thank you so much for coming out and being a part of it, Jeff. Let's get this thing rolling in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I love it. Getting the perspective from Jeff's gimbal cam as they take off for the Commit to Be Fit 5K. And really, Josh, as you had mentioned just a short time ago, that really getting out and doing whatever you can, setting that goal, even starting with something like a 5K, is just great to get out there and do it.
Sure, just anything you can do, just getting out the door. The first step is the best step. I think a lot of people believe that, hey, if I'm not going to go run 6 miles, it's not even worth doing. Look, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, just getting out the door. You'll find if you just lace them up, get out the door, that's the toughest part. And then just get out there, and it's okay to walk, jog, whatever it is, just get out the door and be fit, invest in your fitness. And then as you progress, you can start having some real running goals and say, hey, I want to sign up and actually not just get out there and be active, but I want to try and lower my personal best, and I want to be competitive, and that's where it all starts.
It does. And as we look right now going into break, there are the elite runners at the front of that pack there, and they are making their way now, my friends, to the finish line, as we will too, to greet them when they cross that finish line. Josh is keeping track of them. Jeff Hogan is on the race route now with his gimbal cam. Keep it right here for 10 TV's live coverage of the Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon.
The Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Hollywood Casino, Columbus's complete gaming entertainment experience and direct connection to Vegas.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees.
There's really only one place where the carpets are always red and the stars are everywhere you look. There's no place like Hollywood. Hollywood Casino Columbus.
Everything we do has a rhythm. When you're packing, there's a rhythm to it. When you're picking, there's a rhythm to it. Get a rhythm, and then flow with it.
Y is your destination for summer. Summer memberships are now available for a limited time only. Join today.
Recalls, hackers, and scams. How do you keep your family safe?
That's where Consumer 10 comes in. We'll show you what to watch out for, how to save your time and save your money.
We'll protect you from that scam artist and empower you to spot the shady deals, all to help you and your family make smarter decisions.
That's Consumer 10.
Is fantastic. So the elite runners came by 5 or 10 minutes ago.
Yes, and
listen,
when we came by,
it was over like that. But this is such a good spot because, yeah, let's get the camera over here on the corner.
So now we can see more of our friends here in Central Ohio out. A great pace. Yes, you're doing a great job, Michael. We've been just trying to support runners. This is the best we can do here as we watch them. This is great. We're going to let you take a look at them.
Looking good, guys. Great pace. Great pace. And you're on TV. Looking good. Looking good.
Hey, so somebody else out here in the mix is our own.
It's Jeff Hogan.
Jeff Hogan. Jeff, what a phenomenal day for a run. How are you doing?
I'm doing just fantastic, guys. I'm back here in the 5K, so I'm not quite going to reach you guys, but that's not a problem. We got a little bit of a liquid sunshine situation here with some raindrops, but I think it's keeping people cooled off, which is a nice little touch that we have here. So these are 5Kers. These are some of the 3-hour, right here, the 3-hour half marathon walkers. So just out here having a good time, right? How we doing, guys?
Good. How are you, Jeff?
Looking good, feeling good. Everything is going 5K will be over with in a blur before you know it. And I'm going to hurry up and catch up with some of the those leaders coming across the finish line, right? When the champion crosses the tape, it's my goal to be there. The 5K, the benefit of that, we're allowed to cut the course a little bit shorter and work our way around to that finish sooner, right? How we doing, guys?
All right.
All good here.
All good.
I'll send it back out to your party, guys. I'm gonna keep running.
Jeff's he's not even winded.
I know. How can you run a 5K and do a live shot?
Here's the other thing. Did you see what he did earlier in the week? I think we've had some pictures of it throughout the morning. He ran the pace, like on a treadmill.
Yes. Nuts.
How do you keep that up?
I don't know, but I mean, this is so incredible. I just saw a friend go by. This is his first half. It's just so emotional. It's just such a great event.
The energy out here is fantastic. You can hear Ridgeview Middle School. They've been out here since we have been out here this morning. So we're going to be checking. Yeah, let's move on in here, Craig, if you would. Craig's on the camera, behind the camera.
We also want to actually get out to another part of the course. Dave Holmes is with the Hollywood Casino in the pace car. Dave.
Looking good, guys. Looking good.
Hey guys, we're now traveling east on Long Street. We just turned off of High Street after that long trek through campus and then the short north. I'm going to show you what's happening behind me right now. We have Tim Ritchie is leading the race. John Gray led for much of the way. John Gray's a great cross-country runner. He loves road races like this, but Tim Ritchie now is in the lead, and it's not very surprising because he's one of the most accomplished runners in the field. He has the second best PR time in the half marathon of anyone in this field. So Tim Ritchie leading the way right now. A couple of our runners did actually get water a few minutes ago, even in the pace car. You gotta stay hydrated. Very fast pace though. 2 miles ago, they went 4:36. That was the fastest mile we've seen so far this race. They just went 4:49 on their last split. We're about to hang out right here on 4th Street. As we're getting closer to the end of the race, we're expecting these guys to go about 23, 24 more minutes to wrap up the elite. But right now, Tim Ritchie has just lost the lead now, so we're jockeying for position. We had 15 to 20 runners for the big part of the race. Now we're down to a pack of 7 that have really separated themselves from the rest. So it's been a fun ride here in the Hollywood Casino in the lead pace car, just riding in the back of the pickup truck. It's like a country music video. We're going to check back though at the finish line. Let's go to Jerry Revish at the finish. Jerry.
Hey, Dave, this is an amazing day here for Columbus. You've got almost 40 minutes of elapsed time on the race, and I'm standing by with the First Lady of Columbus Sports, Linda Logan, who is the honorary race director. You got to be excited about today.
So excited. We've got people here from all over the country, all 50 states, several countries, so what a great day for us.
Yeah, and it's 15 years with the Columbus Sports Commission. Tell me about that. You founded it.
Yes, think of sports tourism. Our role is to bring events to the community, to bring that economic development and raise the profile of Columbus, and just doing great things for Columbus through sports.
Yeah, talk to me about the folks that are attracted to coming here to Columbus and to this race.
You know, we are a great city. We're not just a one sports city, so the racing community is strong. Our collegiate scene with all of our colleges and universities. Just last week we were awarded 12 NCAA championships for the years 2019 through 2022. We've got the women's Final Four coming here next year, so something for everyone.
And it is a great boost for the city's sports tourism, huh?
Oh my goodness. There's billions of dollars that are raised in tourism in general that experience Columbus and the Sports Commission every year. So with just the sports segment alone, we've been in business now 15 years. We've brought over 400 new events to the community and a lot of good stuff.
All right, Linda Logan, the First Lady of Sports in Columbus. Thanks for being with us today. All right, Dom Taberry, over to you.
Hey, Jerry, coming to you live on the Papa John's party cam, and I'll tell you what, it's all quiet right here in the Columbus Commons, but it will be picking up shortly. There'll be live music on the stage, and behind me, all the runners that finish will be able to come here. This place will be lined up. They'll be getting free pizza from our friends at Papa John's. This is, again, live music. The rain's just starting to come down a little bit, but I think we're going to dodge a huge bullet today. That's going to take care of things right now. More coverage to come late now, though we have to take a quick break.
TV's coverage of the Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Varmint Guard, pioneering wildlife and pest solutions since 1983.
Warmer weather means more activity from pesky animals, insects, and termites. Whether you have a residential or commercial space, Varmint Guard has the proactive measures and solutions to fix any problem. Partner with us to prevent pest infestations before they happen, saving time and money. Not sure if you have a problem? Use our Bug ID program for fast and accurate information. Varmint Guard, helping you keep your space free from unwanted guests. Schedule a free evaluation today. Mention the Cap City Marathon and enter to win a Cleveland Browns VIP experience or Giant Eagle gift card.
Top sirloin steaks are $3.99 a pound, and a 3-pound bag of California seedless mandarins is $2.77.
You made a commitment, so let's see this through.
To keep your nutrition on track, remember what Mom taught you. You gotta eat the good stuff. Real food like lean meats, fruits, vegetables, and whole grains.
Only eat when you're hungry. Too much of a good thing is not good at all.
And stay balanced. Treats are just that, for once in a while.
Now you'll be ready to pass this lesson down to your family.
Sponsored by Metro Parks, Columbus Public Health, Ohio Health, and the YMCA of Central Ohio.
Recalls, hackers, and scams. How do you keep your family safe?
That's where Consumer 10 comes in. We'll show you what to watch out for, how to save your time and save your money.
We'll protect you from that scam artist and empower you to spot the shady deals, all to help you and your family make smarter decisions.
That's Consumer 10.
10 TV's coverage of the Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Varmint Guard, pioneering wildlife and pest solutions since 1983.
Varmint Guard is proud to be a sponsor of this year's Capital City Half Marathon. Congratulations to the thousands of runners and walkers who have set a goal and are achieving it today. Whether it's a half marathon, a quarter marathon, or 5K, go get it and be proud. You know, living an active lifestyle has proven itself to be an effective way to add years to your life. As the old saying goes, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and that's true in our business as well. That's why we work with each one of our customers to develop a game plan to prevent problems before they cause you trouble. Having been in the Central Ohio community for over 30 years, we hope that you will think of us when it comes to pest management for your home or business. Today, we're happy to support this great event. We truly are inspired by all the runners and walkers who are participating in it. Thanks for watching, and we hope you enjoy the race.
Hi, I was just shifting positions so it'd be easier to talk. I've got Carolyn Rival with me from Hollywood Casinos Columbus, one of our partners in the race. And, you know, we're here. This is mile marker 12. What we're seeing over there are the 5K people go by. And before much longer, we're going to see those elites move through here, too. So kind of exciting waiting for it all. Is it exciting? I mean, you've been a partner now a couple of years, and you're one of the sponsors of the coverage with us. Is it exciting to watch this happen?
It's really exciting. We do our best to be community sponsors and leaders in the community. And this is a great way to lead with our sponsorship here at the Cap City Marathon.
Now, my first question to you was, are you a runner? You look very athletic, but you're not a runner per se.
I am not a runner. I like to work out, but I am not a runner.
So the discipline, it was funny. Were you watching the people lined up, watching the rituals, everybody getting ready to go?
Oh, it's amazing at everything that people do and the music that they listen to and their headphones and how people stretch. And we saw the different corrals lining up, and it was incredible how many people are down here today.
So we're actually in that little bit of a lull right now where both in the rain and where the runners, the big runners have not come through just yet. So we're kind of anticipating that. And this isn't the only event you do. You've got another one coming up in the fall. And then last year you even had our Jeff Hogan lead it off for you and run.
We sure did. In September, we do the Hollywood Hustle. This is our 3rd annual Hollywood Hustle this September, and it benefits the Hilltop YMCA, and it's just a 5K run, and we do it right on the Hollywood Casino property.
All right. Well, congratulations on all. Thank you for the help with the event. Again, very exciting down here. And one of the things you guys do is you sponsor our In the Lead report. So I guess we're going to take a look at who's in the lead at this point. It's going to be quite a finish.
It is Mike Davis, and as we give you a live look right now, this is the finish line. So amazing to say that. The finish line for the 2017 Ohio Health Capital City Half Marathon. You are watching live coverage here on 10 TV. I'm Angela Ann, along with Pete Scally and Josh Cox, former long-distance runner, ambassador to the sport, and tracking these elite runners as they are making their way now towards the finish line.
Yeah, we're getting some reports from the men's lead vehicle that the pace is heating up a little bit. We had a good look at Tim Ritchie there, kind of pushing the pace. Yeah. Kia Dendena is also in there. He runs for Team Run Flagstaff in Flagstaff, representing Under Armour. There's a great group. You can see them all there. Christo Landry's there on the left. On the right, we have the women, Alafine and Natasha, just really battling it out. They've separated from the rest of the group, which includes our defending champ, Tara Welling, Steph Bruce, who trains in Flagstaff as well with Hoka Northern Arizona Elite. But we have a two-woman race over here. But on the left, there's still a lot of guys in the hunt here, and I think we're going to see something special here at the finish.
And you had mentioned, too, when we were down at the start line, Josh, of course, now we've kind of like migrated over here. The shot might look similar to folks at home, but we have made our way over here to the finish line. And this, like you said, is when you're going to start seeing some people maybe peel away from that pack a little bit.
Sure, yeah, and it was actually an amazing move by our whole team to get from the start to the finish, if I do say so myself, with all of our gear. And yeah, it was nice. There were some moves being made, by producers, and but we survived, and we're here, and we're ready to call the finish to this exciting national championship.
So what we're watching right now, Josh, these are our quarter marathon runners who you might hear the cheering going on because they're starting to come in to the finish line themselves. And then soon after is going to be the 5K. And out there we've got Jeff Hogan running somewhere in the pack with them, I think.
Yeah, he's actually, we're going to check in with him with the Commit to Be Fit 5K. Hogan, how's it going?
Well, it's going great. I'm well back in the pack, I can tell you that. These cones separate what is on the left, the half marathoners, and on the right, the 5K and the quarter marathoners. Okay, so the bulk of the fast people have passed me up. They're on the left and they're headed for home. I'm gonna try to catch up with them running the 5K course here for one of the fantastic finishes that we're used to. Okay, so there's a female runner right here in the half marathon. She's keeping pace, but a little bit off the pace. I'm gonna see you guys less than 10 minutes when that winner comes through here, okay?
We're seeing a lot of things starting to move and shake when it comes to those elite front runners.
All right, so stay with us. Our coverage of the Ohio Health Cap City Marathon continues after this.
The Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Hollywood Casino, Columbus's complete gaming entertainment experience and direct connection to Vegas.
The best things in life are free, but you can give them to the birds and bees.
There's really only one place where the carpets are always red and the stars are everywhere you look. There's no place like Hollywood. Hollywood Casino Columbus.
I started making pizzas in a small broom closet at my father's tavern with one fundamental core belief. If we used better ingredients, people would eat our pizza. I'm Papa John, and I'm a pizza maker. When I hear we could cut costs by using a cheaper this or a cheaper that, it doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not just running a business selling pizza. I'm a pizza maker. When I hear other places are starting to remove things like MSG, partially hydrogenated oils, and fillers in their toppings, I say, good. We've already done all that and more. I believe that there's nothing more important than earning your trust. And that's why when I say better ingredients, better pizza, I better back it up. I'm John Snodder, Papa John, and I'm a pizza maker.
Today's race is sponsored by Papa John's. Today, Papa John's is donating 5% of sales to the Ohio Health Foundation from all Columbus area Papa John's.
I'm Amanda Keaton. I'm from Hilliard, Ohio, but I'm originally from Toledo. And I run because I'm a really restless person, and running gives me that constant sense of accomplishment. You can always run faster, a little bit further. So it's kind of like an anti-anxiety for me.
All that anxiety is gone now because the race is underway. You are looking at mile marker 4.2 here of the Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon. Hi there. A couple high fives and people waving to the camera. And this is so exciting because so many people from whatever age. Look, there goes a little girl. I mean, they are out here having fun and celebrating health and wellness and just getting commit to be fit.
That's for sure. And speaking of being commit to be fit, I know Jeff Hogan is about to show us, well, how moms really run this town.
But first, we want to talk about the elite.
All right, before we get to that, we're going to check in with Elise right now.
Moms run this town. We run this town.
That statement is true all over Columbus and any time of day, night, or like this group at 4:30 in the morning.
This is the only time of day that nobody needs me. So this is my time.
It is also Karen Murphy's time, and a couple times a week she meets her running group and walks.
It's not how fast you go, it's just that you go.
She has another reason why she keeps going.
In 2001, I was diagnosed with diabetes. I was heading down a dark tunnel, I think. I was not eating very healthy.
Basically, her doctor prescribed exercise to help prevent the further effects of her diabetes. With her gym membership gathering dust, Murphy gathered her courage and stamina.
The first half marathon I did, I came in third from the end. And I said, you know what, but I still lapped everybody that was on the couch.
Murphy has done 6 more half marathons since that first. She doesn't lead the charge, but clearly her message does.
It is a journey. I've reshaped my body. I'm in better health now than I was 10 years ago.
A mile of prevention at a time has led to a lifestyle of cure, celebrating the little victories along the way with things like this, the group milkshake run.
It's a nice change of pace instead of just walking, doing some mileage and then going home. You get a milkshake.
Murphy is the last one in, behind the group the whole workout. The cherry on top, though, for her, is knowing they are truly the ones behind her.
We miss you in the morning.
Certainly they know that they are behind their runner. We got some runners on the course right now who are having a good time out here. And I'll tell you what's interesting about Karen's story. Some of those folks just show up for Moms on the Run, and they take any folks out there. You don't have to be a mom necessarily. Countless friendships have been formed through meeting with that running group, and countless milkshakes also have gone down. So good times. We're out here working it all off. I'm about a quarter mile from the finish of the 5K, so I'll see you guys in a minute.
All right, we'll be checking back in with Jeff in just a little bit. We also want to take a look here. The right-hand side of your screen, you can see the men's elite runners making their way through. So, Josh, where are we right now?
That's Christo Landry, our defending champ. Just flanking him is Leonard Career. Christo is an amazing runner. He's great on the track, 13:36, 27:55, but this guy's an assassin on the roads. He's won national titles at 10K, 15K, 10 miles, and 25K. The guy is really knows how to race between these curbs, and he's trying to do what he did last year, which was a huge surge to separate himself from the field. But this time, Leonard Career, Sam Chalenga's right there. These guys are super fit and really ready. Leonard, I would say, has had the most impressive CV the last 6 months for U.S. distance running. He from Iona College. He won 5,000 meter, 10,000 meter titles there, but he was a U.S. Olympian in 10,000 meters. And this guy, earlier this year, he won the Great Edinburgh Cross Championships, the U.S. Cross Country Championships, the 15K Championships, and I would say his most impressive victory in my eyes, I was at the finish line at the Houston Half Marathon, and he defeated Faisa Lalisa, who's an Olympic medalist, in a sprint finish, and ran close to 61 minutes, 61:16 or 17 there in really tough conditions. So if the guy on the left there, far left, that's Leonard Carrier wearing the Army singlet, he competes for the WCAP program. If he's around at the finish, his finishing speed is pretty devastating.
He's had no downtime with all these races. So as we move from the men's to the women's, it looks like we are singling out possibly our front runner here.
Natasha Rogers looks great. Fantastic running.
All right, Josh, thanks so much. Stay with us on 10 TV as we continue our coverage of the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Marathon.
Call us old-fashioned for chopping this green pepper in store. It may take more time, but we just think it's better.
The Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Ohio Health. Help us inspire a healthy community and donate now to the Ohio Health Foundation.
Lions prowl and otters scamper. However you move, join us for Hoof It, a series of wellness walks from Ohio Health and Columbus Zoo. Walk with our experts as we talk about everything from orangutans and sleeping plans to urgent care and polar bears. It's a great way to get moving, enjoy the zoo, and learn more about your health.
Hi, I'm Jeff Hogan. Join us Tuesday morning, May 9th at the Columbus Zoo for the Ohio Health Hoof It Walk. This week's all about eating healthy. Learn tips and tricks for healthier habits, and I'll see you there.
I love helping people get what they need. So when you order with ClickList from Kroger, I make sure you get everything you ask for, just the way you like it. With ClickList, I'm your personal shopper, so you can trust me to pick out exactly what you want, bagged and ready for when you arrive.
Try ClickList at a Kroger near you. Order online, pick up curbside at store with same-day pickup now available. Visit Kroger.com/ClickList.
The Buy 4 Save 4 event is on now. Mix and match favorites like Kellogg's cereal, Charmin bath tissue, and more.
You know, we could have used fillers instead of 100% beef and pork. Why didn't we? Because we know better.
Welcome back to the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon. This is the home stretch, my friends. The elite runners, the front runners for the men's, you see them right there coming down. They are less than a mile away until the finish line.
Just so incredible to see that the finish now within sight, Josh, and I know that we've been keeping tabs on these men as they have been making their strides here. And you mentioned, too, really this is the time when you could see this less than a mile to go, when you could really see somebody kick it in.
Yeah, the guys are really, right now, there's no more strategy other than let's make it hurt really, really bad and try and separate from the other athletes. So the athletes are very aware of the strengths of the different guys in the pack. And so I know a guy like Sam Chalenga, who's a massive talent. He's the NCAA record holder at 10,000 meters, 27:08. Back when he was training at Liberty University, he did that basically training solo, 4th fastest time in the world. He's been on a tear. He won the UAE Healthy Kidney earlier this month in New York City. This guy is a crazy talent, was 11th at the World Cross Country Championships, was top American there, a massive talent, but he's a guy with a huge engine, but I would say career probably has a better finishing kick. So that's what we're dealing with right now, and guys are trying to separate and really get to this line first and try and take them a title.
This is the all out, if you will. I mean, they're giving everything that they got here as they go over the Main Street Bridge here. You're watching the elite men on the left-hand side of their screen, the women on the right.
And so it's been kind of close here. We've been keeping an eye, too, on, Leonard Carrier. I said, you had mentioned, too, Josh, that, again, with him being another one to watch here.
Yeah, it's great, and that is Leonard up front, and he's really pushing the pace, and he still has some company, so I think we might have some action here down the finishing stretch. And Natasha Rogers on the right, she's been running fantastic. She's had her share of injury troubles in the past, but she's really coming along well, and she's healthy and obviously really, really fit. She's separated herself from the rest of the pack.
All right, so as we are now approaching here, it's going to be coming down to just really the next couple of minutes. They're coming down Bridge Street as we speak, and it's just really exciting now. So as far as like times, what we're looking at here, within the next couple of minutes, Josh.
Yeah, sure. They're going to be coming down. The last splits that I received were just past mile 10. They crossed mile 10 at 48.24. That was a 4:48 mile, and then came back with another 4:50, 53:15, and then another 4:42. So they're definitely ratcheting it down. There's not a lot of huge hills here in Columbus, but there are some bumps. And when you're out there running, just the slightest incline really makes a difference when the guys are putting down the hammer.
I know we had talked yesterday when we were meeting you. You talked about that again, the runners when they finish, wow, I couldn't believe that hill back there. When really it's just sort of like a slight grade. So
there it is. You see them coming over the river, coming over the bridge. That's a bump, you know, to them for sure. Yeah, it's not a mountain, but certainly these guys are hammering away, and you see Career pushing the pace. Christo's hanging in there. Sam's right behind him.
Wow.
This is going to be a great finish.
This is going to be a photo finish, possibly, with just how close they are in that pack. Unlike last year, where we saw Christo really pull away from the pack early, by mile 9 and 10.
Yeah. Career and Chilanga, those are the two to really watch here, and I think they're really putting the hammer down on Christo. Christo looks like he's grinding hard and can never count him out, but Career just has an amazing finishing kick, and it looks right now that Sam's they're all in single file. 102.17 on the truck, passing. They're going to be coming down here
pretty soon.
About ready to turn the corner, guys.
All right, they're about to turn the corner as we speak onto High Street as we sit here waiting at the finish line of the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon, the national championship on the line. And here they come around the corner onto High Street.
There you just saw a side shot of Jeff Hogan. He's running alongside them, trying to catch the winners as they come down, which is just crazy amazing. But here we go. The sprint is on. Josh Cox, what is going on in their mind?
It's Career and Chilanga coming to the finish. Who's going to win the national title? Wow. Leonard Career is your 2017 U.S. Half Marathon champion. Sam Chilanga, close second. Amazing running.
Absolutely incredible to see them, Josh, the way that just coming down that last stretch.
What a fantastic finish.
And you had mentioned, too, at that point, going through their mind, just get through the hurt on this last stretch to make it count.
That's it. Really, you're just driving as hard as you can, pumping those arms and pumping those knees and making it burn in the best way possible.
This is great because Leonard Career, a native Kenyan, a member of the U.S. Army, and now a U.S. citizen. Jerry Bevish is down there right now with our new winner. Jerry, take it away.
Well, here we are with the winner. He just crossed the finish line. We are so proud of him. Congratulations. What a race.
Yeah.
What did that feel like for you today?
It feels good. Today, I thought it was going to be hard. That's why I was like, hey, I think we will not have a good race. But I'm glad we had a good race. It was a very nice course. So I say thank you very much.
Yeah, tell me about the conditions out there.
Yeah, it was okay, but it was a little bit humid. So when we were running, I felt it. I was feeling so heavy because of the humidity. But I'm good. I'm glad I won the race. So.
It was amazing. It was neck and neck all the way to the end there. You were sprinting at the end. Did that take like everything out of you?
No, you know what? I didn't know the course very well. Because I reached there, I said the car stopped. I was like, where are we going? Yeah, I'm not seeing the finishing line. So I had to come. I knew when I see the line there, I had to sprint very hard.
All right. Well, great. Well, we're going to make sure you get your ring and your watch in a little bit. Back to you guys. Fantastic finish here.
Oh, awesome, Jerry. Thank you so much. Leonard Career, our champion. Stay with us. We'll be right back with the top women finishers after this.
10 TV's coverage of the Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Varmint Guard, pioneering wildlife and pest solutions since 1983.
Are you still waiting to change your bathtub? Bathfitter can give you a new tub in as little as 1 day with their unique tub-over-tub process. Isn't that amazing? Bathfitter will measure and make you a new custom bathtub that they install right over your existing one. Plus, only Bathfitter has seamless walls, which guarantee a watertight fit. And a lifetime warranty. That's what got me. A new bathtub changes your life, and it's never been more affordable.
This month only, 0% APR financing for 24 months.
For 120 years, Byers Auto has been serving Central Ohio. When we first opened our doors, there were no cars yet, and we sold horses. Then came the internal combustion engine, the automobile, seat belts, airbags, onboard computers, navigation. And within the next 10 years, fully automated self-driving cars. We adapted then, and will keep adapting to whatever comes next. That's how we've stayed in business since 1897.
Sirloin steaks are $3.99 a pound, and a 3-pound bag of California seedless mandarins is $2.77.
Welcome back to the 2017 Cap City Half Marathon, brought to you by Ohio Health. Just crossing Main Street Bridge right now. Our leader for the women's side of this half marathon. There you can see, wow, this is quite the finish that we've already had so far, Josh. This is Natasha Rogers.
Natasha Rogers, Texas A&M grad. She won a 10,000 meter title there, as I said earlier in the broadcast. Fantastic runner. She was second at the Olympic trials in 10,000 2012. She was 13th last year in that same event. She has really put together a great race, and you can see she has some company. I think that looks like Neely Spence Racy. Hard to see in the shot, but yep, that looks like Neely back there. Every time I see Neely race, I start to feel a little old, because I actually raced with her dad. He was a 1992 U.S. Olympic Marathon Trials champion, one of the best runners in the history of the U.S., a world medalist, fantastic runner. But Natasha looks to have this well in hand, but she does have some company.
She does, and as we make the final mile or so of this Cap City half, she's nearing the Town Street Bridge, and talk about what's going through her mind right now. I know she knows who's behind her. Like you said, these runners have a sense of how close they are to each other.
Yeah, and really when you're leading, there's some athletes view it as bad luck, to kind of look over your shoulder or look back, stay focused on what's ahead. But really you want to know where you're at and how far back the next athlete is. So a lot of times when athletes are turning a corner, they'll give the little bit of a glance, and sometimes they'll get some feedback from some people on the course. But it's this field that David Babner and the team assembled here is just amazing. I mean, even deeper than last year. And Natasha Rogers really stepped up her game today, and she's been on the rise this whole spring, from U.S. Cross to World Cross to she finished 7th at the Healthy Kidney 10K earlier this month. Wow. Was a top American there. And Neely's right there behind her. Natasha looks to have this in hand, but Neely is closing, I can say. And Neely's a massive talent as well. She was a 8-time Division II champ during her time at Shippensburg University, and she represented the U.S. at the World Cross Country Championships as a junior and as a senior. In 2013, she placed 13th, which was amazing. Really, really competitive event at World Cross. And Neely really is coming down on her right now, and I'm not so sure how aware Natasha Rogers is at how close Neely really is. And she has a lot of momentum right now, and she's run 109.59 for this event. 2015 Rock and Roll Philly, the Philly distance run there, she ran 109.59 for the win, which is a sparkling performance, and she's really coming down on her. Now the question is going to be, can she catch her? And when she does, will Natasha Rogers have something to respond?
I mean, Josh, I don't want to throw the word adrenaline out there, but when you know that you are coming under this last stretch as they turn onto High Street right now and come down this last straightaway, is there like this extra rush that comes over you when you see that finish line?
Yeah, there certainly is, and Natasha's pretty aware, and you can really see right there. I think Neely's going to run out of real estate here in her charge to take home a national title, and Natasha really ran this race aggressive up front with Alafine. They really were, I don't know how much they were working together, but what an amazing performance. 1:10:36:37. Natasha Rogers is going to be your 2017 half marathon champion.
My goodness, it really got a little, you know, your adrenaline starts pumping as you're watching this from home, of just the fact that from that perspective, it did look like that Neely was closing in on her.
Neely really was charging, and I think Natasha's strategy in this race with breaking away and putting a big move down, much like Christo Landry did last year to the field, put down a big move last year. Christo ran close to a 4:30 mile, made a total mess of the field and separated, and that's what it looked like here when Natasha and Alafine were running together. Natasha really pulled away, and I think Neely was probably biding her time a little bit, and she came up charging, but it was just a little bit too short.
She sure did. You are at home right now watching live coverage here on 10 TV of the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon. The two winners, you just watched the women's winner, Natasha Rogers, cross that finish line. Lots of excitement, lots of smiles, and a lot of relief, too.
Wow. So I know that we're standing by waiting to see Jerry Revish down there at the finish line, right behind us, actually, just waiting for a moment to speak with Natasha. And what an incredible win for her today, Josh.
It's fantastic, and for her to get back to her national title winning ways is really great for her, and honestly it's great for U.S. distance running because she's a real special talent.
All right, well, let's head back down now to the finish line. Jerry Revish standing by with the women's winner,
Standing
Natasha
by
Rogers.
with Natasha Rogers, just finished the finish line. What did that feel like for you crossing today?
I wanted that so bad. I wanted to wear the American flag, and I just needed a win really bad in my career. It felt so good. Really hurt, though.
You really gave it your all out there. I could just tell as you were coming to the finish line. What was the condition like out there at the racetrack?
It was pretty perfect. I mean, the weather was the perfect temp. I mean, the rain let up. It was pretty amazing what happened out there today for us.
Yeah, so how did you get your head into this and get that kick to win like that?
It's taken years of just mental practice. The whole race I was saying win, win, win over and over again in my head, and it really comes down to mind over matter because we're all fit out here. And just mentally you have to be able to do it.
Yeah, what did you think of the field you were running with?
It was deep. I knew that those girls would definitely be pushing me the whole time, but I know I had some speed there at the end, so even though Neely came up on me, which I didn't know she was right there.
All right, Natasha Rogers, the women's winner. Jeff, come on in. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Jeff, talk to us about the 5K. What was that like for you?
The 5K was great. It was a fantastic run. It's better because it's not as long as the half marathon.
Yeah?
See, when it starts to hurt, you get to stop.
What did you think of the field out there and the conditions?
Well, I tell you, it was. I just heard Natasha saying that it was perfect weather. When you're the winner, everything's perfect, right? But it was hot. It was a little bit humid. The little raindrops felt good, actually, a little bit of a breeze. But, every little uphill for them, we don't think of it driving around town in cars, but going over a bridge, that's an uphill for them. It's hard. When they brought out all the elite athletes yesterday for the news conference, Natasha Rogers wasn't there. She wasn't one of them. So this is like out of the blue, here she comes and takes it away from them.
It just shows you that anybody could win this thing, huh?
That is very true, and you saw a great finish to the men's race. I mean, goodness, can't get any closer.
Yeah, so what was it like for you crossing the finish line today?
It was, you always get that sense of accomplishment. I mean, there's people out here for all kinds of different reasons, but when you get a chance to cross the finish line, the sense of accomplishment is like nothing else. They talked about that runner's high and all that, but when you get a chance to accomplish something like that before most people have had lunch, it's fantastic.
And the beauty of this is every kind of runner was out on that track today, right?
Different sizes, different shapes, different reasons, and that's what makes up a great running community here.
All right. Jeff, we're so proud of you, man.
Pleasure, Jerry. Thank you.
Mr. Commit to be fit. Back to you.
Oh, awesome, Jerry. Great to see Jeff down there. It's so cool, all the people that signed up, again, themselves to do the 5K. And interesting, we were watching the weather. We had the lightning, the storms overnight. Natasha calling it perfect weather conditions.
It's always perfect when you win.
Yeah.
It sure is. And when we come back from this quick break, the perfect ending with the championship ceremony and the rings. We'll be right back.
Nice, Fred. Way to go. Nice.
Today's race is sponsored by Papa John's. Today, Papa John's is donating 5% of sales to the Ohio Health Foundation from all Columbus area Papa John's.
Y is your destination for summer. Summer memberships are now available for a limited time only. Join today. Lions prowl and otters scamper. However you move, join us for Hoof It, a series of wellness walks from Ohio Health and Columbus Zoo. Walk with our experts as we talk about everything from orangutans and sleeping plans to urgent care and polar bears. It's a great way to get moving, enjoy the zoo, and learn more about your health.
Hi, I'm Jeff Hogan. Join us Tuesday morning, May 9th at the Columbus Zoo for the Ohio Health Hoof It Walk. This week's all about eating healthy. Learn tips and tricks for healthier habits, and I'll see you there.
Recalls, hackers, and scams. How do you keep your family safe?
That's where Consumer 10 comes in. We'll show you what to watch out for, how to save your time, and save your money.
We'll protect you from that scam artist and empower you to spot the shady deals, all to help you and your family make smarter decisions.
That's Consumer 10.
Papa John's throwing a giant pizza party for all the race participants to enjoy after the run. They've been cranking out pies this morning, so every runner gets a slice at the finish line. That is a lot of pizza.
I say they deserve more than one slice, right?
So
it is time to start getting the party ready, the celebration underway, and let's go down to 10 TV's Dom Taberry at the Papa John's Party Cam there at the Columbus Commons as we send it over to him and checking out those pies.
Hey, let me tell you what, the party is underway here. The music's playing, and everyone that finishes today's race gets a free piece of cheese pizza from our friends at Papa John's. Charles Burris, he owns all the Papa John's in town. How many pies did you make today, and when did you guys start making them?
Well, we got over 200 of our employees in the stores, about 6 this morning, and we started making pies in fresh dough all the way hand slap. We're going to deliver about 2,000 pizzas, over 16,000 slices on the Commons today.
All right, what's it mean when I say better training and better fuel, Charles?
Well, I tell you what, we've always been the leader in better ingredients in our industry, and we're really taking it to a whole new level right now. We've never had fillers in our meats. We've always cut our vegetables fresh in our stores. We've always had fresh dough platform, sauce to can. I can go a long time with a pizza guy here. But right now, we are testing in many cities organic vegetables across our chain, and we just good, clean label. We're leading the industry, and that's what we mean by it.
You know, I like a good pizza. The Ohio Health Foundation, something near and dear to your heart.
Well, I tell you what, we're up for the humanitarian award this year at Papa John's. We're going to find out in a couple of weeks if we won it nationally. But we're proud to sponsor and support their foundation. Today, we've got 5% of our total sales going to all in Columbus, 26 stores, going to the foundation to support their great work.
He's one of the great guys you'll ever meet. Charles Burris, Papa John's, and we have the Goal Patrol. Let's take it out, a little dancing here, huh? Yeah. Back to you guys.
Nice. We got the party going on for sure there. Dom,
sure
thanks
does.
so much. Now, of course, we were talking about the champions, the men, the women making their way across the finish line, but plenty of regular folks out there running this half marathon today, too.
So let's go and check out Scott Light, Tracy Townsend. They're at mile marker 4.2 along the race, where we have some half marathoners making their way around them. Hi, guys.
This is a great party, too. All of our friends and neighbors. I mean, how many people have we seen come through here?
I know. We're seeing politicians. You're seeing people you see when you cover health stories. You're seeing neighbors.
It's phenomenal.
great, but I like it because people are they're coming by, they're high-fiving us, and they need the energy boost
They
at
do,
this
that's
point.
what I'm saying.
Yes.
I mean, you come up this Olentangy River Road and you're like, where does it end? Well, when you get to 4.2, we're going to get you around the corner to High Street.
Yes.
Way to go, you got
This
it.
is awesome.
Looking good.
Yeah.
Looking good.
See, that's the thing. It's just organic
we have seen
energy.
people from like a little girl who had to be about 8 to a man who was, let's call him forever young, because he came through here faster than I would have.
That's exactly right.
It's great.
He had his poncho was a garbage bag, and you know what? He sported it great, and he was rolling.
It was on.
Yeah.
It's really great to see.
It's just, yeah, this is just fantastic.
You got
So
it.
it's like we're meeting, you know, just thousands of new friends today.
It's been phenomenal.
We also need to thank Riverview Middle School. They've been out here since we got out here.
Yes.
The kids and their parents. So they've done a terrific job being motivators too.
They have. This has been really phenomenal. So this is your second time out here.
I'm going to run it next year.
Okay.
I need to pump up my running a little bit. I'll get with Mr. Hogan on that.
Way to go! 4.2.
You ran it last year.
I did.
Yeah.
Might have to try it again. We'll see.
Okay. Well, I wish we could just kind of set up right here and just make this race central.
Yes.
Because it really is a terrific, terrific vantage point here at the 4.2 mile mark. Back to you guys.
Oh, wow, I love it. You hear like, the kids, they were talking about the middle school kids there. You hear the drums pounded, cheering everybody on. Really exciting.
And here at the finish line, as you can see some of the half marathoners now making their way across quarters and 5Ks. Here they are. It's really exciting because you have different lanes here. I don't know if you can tell, but they're coming in their respective lanes, and it's just so exciting because as they cross, you see the smiles on their face. You know?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Exhaustion for some.
Yeah, exhaustion, smiles, kind of a mix of all of the above. So really great being here today for the half marathon. And again, whatever level these folks are coming out at, it's really just about getting outside and, as Jeff would say, committing to be fit.
So we're going to get ready for the championship ceremony that's going to be happening right here near the finish line. But here's another live look from all the excitement here in downtown Columbus, here on 10 TV. Here to cheers. We'll be right back.
10 TV's coverage of the Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Varmint Guard, pioneering wildlife and pest solutions since 1983.
Warmer weather means more activity from pesky animals, insects, and termites. Whether you have a residential or commercial space, Varmint Guard has the proactive measures and solutions to fix any problem. Partner with us to prevent pest infestations before they happen, saving time and money. Not sure if you have a problem? Use our Bug ID program for fast and accurate information. Varmint Guard, helping you keep your space free from unwanted guests. Schedule a free evaluation today. Mention the Cap City Marathon and enter to win a Cleveland Browns VIP experience or Giant Eagle gift card.
There's really only one place where the carpets are always red and the stars are everywhere you look. There's no place like Hollywood. Hollywood Casino Columbus.
For 120 years, Byers Auto has been serving Central Ohio. When we first opened our doors, there were no cars yet, and we sold horses. Then came the internal combustion engine, the automobile, seat belts, airbags, onboard computers, navigation. And within the next 10 years, fully automated self-driving cars. We adapted then, and will keep adapting to whatever comes next. That's how we've stayed in business since 1897.
Your daily drive.
You know every turn by heart.
But throw in some road work,
and you're going nowhere fast.
That's why 10 This Morning shows you where construction will impact your drive today.
And what's coming tomorrow.
Orange Barrel Alert will help you avoid construction delays.
Orange Barrel Alert.
This is 10 This Morning.
And welcome back to 10 TV's live coverage of the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon. Back here at the finish line, Pete Scally alongside Angela Ann and Josh Cox back with us as well.
So we saw the men's and the women's come through, the winners. What do you think they're feeling right now? Like, are they just Exhale.
They're glad it's over. I can tell you that much. The whole idea when you're racing is the faster you go, the sooner it's over. And when you cross the line, as we saw with Rogers, her comment was, the weather was perfect. You know, we're walking over, there's rain, there's wind, all this stuff. But she won in her debut at the distance, her first time racing the half marathon, winning a national title. That's not a bad way to start. And then her career just, again, we knew his finishing kick was something special, and he really delivered it in a big way with his win over Sam Chalenga and Christo.
And given the weather, their times were pretty darn good, too.
Very good, very competitive.
Yeah.
All right, well, speaking of the champions, we want to check in now with Jerry Revis and Jeff Hogan. Also, they're standing by with the winners now.
That is right, and we are ready to honor these great champions today.
Kevin Ballard with Diamond Seller right now with the presentation. Hi, thank you. Yes, on behalf of the Diamond Seller, we are very proud to present the men's and women's 2017 National Championship race. So thank you and congratulations to you both.
Take a look at these things. Aren't they great?
Awesome stuff from the Diamond Seller. We got, these are white, gold, ruby, sapphires, diamonds. Our new national champions, Natasha and Leonard. Thank you so much for coming to Columbus. Congratulations. I can't wait to see you back. Thank you so much.
$12,100 and some bling to go with it. How beautiful.
And some bling, and this is the only race that awards a ring like this, right?
This is correct, yes. We, at the Diamond Seller, we figured if we're going to have the type of event in Columbus that we got to make it different and special, so we had these custom rings made for us. So, yep, we made them here at the Diamond Seller, especially for this competition, so it's wonderful.
There's something about national championships and Columbus that comes with a ring, right? It has a nice ring to it. It brings it up to par with stick and ball sports and puts it on that relevant level, right?
So excellent. We'll be right back.
10 TV's coverage of the Capital City Half Marathon is sponsored by Life Water. Find new inspiration.
I started making pizzas in a small broom closet at my father's tavern with one fundamental core belief. If we use better ingredients, people would eat our pizza. I'm Papa John, and I'm a pizza maker. When I hear we could cut costs by using a cheaper this or a cheaper that, it doesn't mean anything to me. I'm not just running a business selling pizza. I'm a pizza maker. When I hear other places are starting to remove things like MSG, partially hydrogenated oils, and fillers in their toppings, I say, good. We've already done all that and more. I believe that there's nothing more important than earning your trust. And that's why when I say better ingredients, better pizza, I better back it up. I'm John Snotter, Papa John, and I'm a pizza maker.
Sirloin steaks are $3.99 a pound, and a 3-pound bag of California seedless mandarins is $2.77.
Recalls, hackers, and scams. How do you keep your family safe?
That's where Consumer 10 comes in. We'll show you what to watch out for, how to save your time and save your money.
We'll protect you from that scam artist and empower you to spot the shady deals, all to help you and your family make smarter decisions.
That's Consumer 10.
All right, welcome back to the 2017 Ohio Health Capital City Half Marathon. Pete Scalia, Angela Ann, Josh Cox back at the finish line. In the words of Eurythmics, here comes the rain again.
We want to thank Josh Cox for everything that you've done for us leading up to this race, the days, and then also the commentary, the insight into these runners and what they were thinking. So,
really my pleasure to be a part of the 10 TV team, and it's always great to come back to Columbus. Thanks for having me.
The celebration now begins, right? That's definitely for us. Quick thank you to to our sponsors as well, Ohio Health, Papa John's, Hollywood Casino, Varmint Guard, everyone who really made this show and this event possible.
And we do want to remind you, too, that for all the amateur runners that are still out there on the course right now, you can continue to watch the stream until noon today at 10tv.com. Of those folks out there giving it all they've got to make this happen today.
So thank you again for tuning in to the 2017 Ohio Health Cap City Half Marathon here on 10 TV. Congratulations to everyone for taking part. And there they go.
Have a wonderful time, guys. Enjoy Columbus.
We have all 50 states represented here in 4 countries, so this truly is more than a community event. It's really a national event.
The women's leaders, you're taking a look at them right now, off to a frantic pace here.
Oh, there goes Mayor Andrew Ginther. There he goes.
It's very exciting. All the folks along the race route, cheering on the elite runners, cheering on the amateur runners. Just a fantastic day.
3, 2, 1.
It's Career and Chilenga coming to the finish. Who's going to win the national title? Wow. Leonard Career is your 2017 U.S. Half Marathon champion. What an amazing performance. 1:10:36:37. Natasha Rogers is going to be your 2017 Half Marathon champion.